Rocking out. Rocking out. Let's get into it. Now, this is one of my favorite games of all time. Can you give the password out to Monterey Pat there, Nooshki? How you doing tonight, Monterey Pat?
Doing good, doing good.
You ready for some more 7 Days to Die action?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. I forgot. We made this epic base. Oh, yeah. Yeah, we made this epic base. I really like this one. Really nicely close to the trader. It is nighttime. A little spooky. But we're going to dive right into it. Of course, we've been doing sorting and whatnot. We grabbed all the loots. Oh, there's a ton of stuff to do in there to sort. Let's go ahead and dive right in with some serious quarter mastering of the sweet, sweet loot. And as you can see here, I've got a whole bunch of just general crafting items in here that we're just going to throw in here temporarily just so we can micromanage all of this stuff really, really quickly. Iron, this... Yeah, so you just kind of offload this stuff into here, and then you can deal with it later. Oh, we're out of room. Out of room now. See, when I run out of room, that's when I start creating another chest for that stuff. So we need to go ahead and create a storage. Again, typically I am the quartermaster. I really like to do quartermaster. It's a lot of fun to go in and keep everybody organized, allow everybody to do their thing up in here. There we go. By the way, Gwen and Nooshki, feel free to come in even if you're sitting there modding. Everybody's chilling in the chat right now. I think you'll be fine. I think you'll be fine to jump in and join us for some ridiculous craziness up in here. Bam. My chat's pretty chill. My chat's pretty chill, and that's why they're awesome. There we go. There we go. Now I need another storage. So let's go ahead and take the storage here. Now, it's nighttime right now, so normally during nighttime is when I do this kind of organizational stuff. So go ahead and put that right there. We'll go ahead and unlock that. I'll go ahead and add anybody who's come in so far. Monterey into allies, so we're getting group XP. And then we will start putting kind of this other stuff over here, right? We're going to start putting, like, car batteries and things like that we don't really need right now. Gas barrels we don't need. Kind of... crafting nails, this stuff right here.
Hello.
Hello. Nushi's got the password, everybody. So yeah, and other stuff here, like these things out of here. You know, all this kind of random stuff here just sucks up lots and lots of space that we're not going to really use early game. So that's non-early game stuff, right? Like this, yeah, I mean, you could use paintbrush and that kind of stuff. That's really early game stuff that you're most likely not going to use. So let's just kind of offload that stuff over here. The stuff you're not going to be using right now. Put that over there. Okay. And let's go ahead and put some of this apparel up here. And again, got that in there. Okay, good. Got that in there. We need to be making more arrows when we get a chance. We'll get all the wood. We need to get the iron. We need to put that in the forge. In the forge here. We had our stone running from before, so we've got that. We're going to go ahead and make some more stuff there, too. All this stuff can be melted down in the forge and bullets made from that. We've already got some bullet tips there. That's nice. Glass. We can melt down. All right. When it's daytime, we'll go and we'll throw that stuff in the forge. Let's see what else we can sort over here. That one's empty now. This one now stacked. And more stuff. Lots of food there. All right. Actually, we should put that... We should put all this stuff back in there and just grab it all at the same time. So let's put all this back at the bottom of this one. And then we'll come back and grab it before we run over there. So this is where we're not intermixing all of that stuff that we're sorting. All right, there we go. And then let's work on food. Put all this random food stuff in here. Deal with that. Put all that in there. We got cans. Hello. Let me give you guys some ally action. There you go. Ally and party action. This way they're going to get XP as well from everything that we're doing. Put that in there. Repair kit we're going to put in with the weapons. Oh, look, they painted on the wall. Look, gun and supply. Somebody painted it on the wall. Real smart. That's a smart one. I like that idea. Let's see. Repair kit. Of course, I didn't recognize it at first, but now that I know what it is, then it's understandable. And then medical up here. Actually, we'll take this out. Splints in there. Chairs we can just go ahead and start scrapping. It's kind of random patterns over here. Over there. Of course, all this stuff eventually needs to be labeled, which is going to help it a lot. But we're just kind of micro-organizing right now. This should go over here. Now, this is raw food and meds. I'm going to put that over there. Cornmeal, mushrooms, and then more medical up there. We're good there. Shotgun bullets, arrows, and that pot up there. Gas barrels. Put that in there. Overalls, which is that. There we go. Sort all that. Looking good. Bedrolls. We'll just put bedrolls in there too. What the heck. All right, let's see. We got one more round of sorting. Again, nighttime's the perfect time to do this. To go in and just micro-organize.
Can I get a group invite when you get a minute, Kiz?
Absolutely. There you go. And we're going to town now. Going to town. So we got some shades here we can put in there. Shotgun. We got a spikes mod for a club. Do I actually have a club? I got a wooden club, but I don't have a level. Got to have a level 2 item to modify it. And I don't have a level. I think I can make a level 2. Actually, let's try it. Let's see if we can make a club. Because I have a higher intelligence in game. I'm not saying in real life, but in game I do. And then, of course, you put it in your inventory when you want to modify it. Nope, can't modify it. It's got to be one of the other clubs, like the iron reinforced clubs and whatnot. So I can't use it, but if somebody has one... If someone has an iron reinforced club, by the way, there's a metal spikes mod in there that you can use. In there with the bullets. And then... put all this over here. Now, this you can actually put in your kind of final one and eat this kind of random rations. But later on, you actually can use that. You can actually use that for cooking. Because they do have new recipes. Plants is more kind of like random stuff. This more over there. Keep my wood frames. Oh, that's more random. Over there. What do I do with those paintbrushes? Put them back in here. Put the paintbrushes out of there. Paintbrushes out. That over there. All right, so this stuff is more like construction, patterns, stuff like that. Just to kind of free up room in here. And we need to, of course, get all of our stuff back again that we just sorted. Soil, gonna use that. This is for making vehicles later on. This, all of this stuff. Iron. Alright, looking good. Looking good, Get that cotton out of there. Keep that cotton consistently in the same spot. Alright, we're looking good. We're looking good now. We've got all of our stuff. We definitely need more stone. So it's 3 o'clock. It's not quite time for us to be able to go over to the trader, which is where I need to go. So we could go and loot as well. And we definitely need to level up. So let's go ahead and just head out the doorway here. See what kind of trouble we can get into. I say we just jump down and try to find some rock. I say we just risk it. Always call on my peeps if I need help. And wood there. That one's already been gotten. Oh, there's some rocks over here. Now we can crouch. Now notice this is my stealth thing here. It allows me to stealth and all of that. Let me go ahead and switch my title and all that stuff too, because I got distracted there as I was setting up the server. Let's do it. Let's do it. Sometimes it doesn't update it too. Like I'll tell it to update, and it will. I'll take like 5 times for me to hit it. All right, let's see if it's going to be nice today. If it's going to work properly. Let's see. Derp. There it goes. Okay, it's updated there, but did it update on my channel? Let's see. Not yet. Not yet. Nope. Let me just keep pressing it.
Okay, where's the base?
Base is the building right in the corner. You can actually, it's kind of lit up. It's a bookstore right on the side there. Right in the very corner. You just go right in the front door.
Yeah, I see, okay.
There we go. All right, sorry everybody. It takes a while for my title to change. I don't know why it takes so long. There we go. All right, it's updated now. All right, it's 4 o'clock now, so that means it's daytime. But we're going to just go ahead and keep working on this rock, because I can't actually get into the trader until 6:05. So we're going to work on tons and tons of rock. Turn my game sounds up a little bit. There we go. There we go. Let me catch up on chat here. How's it going? How's it going? Hey, Kismet. Calamal hanging out. What's up, Calamal? Great to see ya. Thanks for hanging out in the stream. A to repair. Let's see. Fifth Viking, by the way, Kismet, you're still in Fallout 76 category. Yeah, I got it. Thank you for giving me a heads up. Sometimes it takes a little bit for it to kick in. All right, so one of the things I don't do mines very early in Alpha 17 because you really don't have the ability to dig in a reasonable amount of time, I don't think. So what I do is I run around and I look for these little white boulders. Now, this is a big one right here. So you go out here and you go ahead and whale on these kind of larger boulders or the medium-sized boulders. Right now, my stamina is going down for some reason. Let me check and see what my water and food's at. Like my awesome dress. Hey, you know, you got to be a secure dude. There we go. Let's go ahead and actually check for a level up, too. No level ups, but I went into strength. I think strength is probably one of the best things to go into early. Tyrannosaurus and Fury of Blows, and, of course, pack mules so you can carry more, Miner 69er, and, of course, Mother Load, so you're getting more resources. Very early on. What we're using is the trader to allow us to use a forge very early on, because you can't get forge until level 20. So you can, there's like 2 things you can do. You can go out with a crew and just go and myrtleize everything until you get level 20 before day 7, or you can utilize the workbenches, which I typically never use. You can use the workbenches in the trader, which is what we've been doing lately, and it's actually been working out pretty good. Pretty good. There we go. So one of the problems, too, is you run out of stamina a lot. So when your food and water is low, it just messes up your stamina. So I'm just going to run back so we don't have this problem. You got to keep it really, really high. Otherwise, it just constantly is running down. I love the new perk, though, that they combine the food and the water together so you lose it less on both at the same time. I really like that. Really like that. There we go. There we go. All right, so let's go ahead and have some food and water. See, I rarely ever think about food and water for myself. I don't know. That's just the way I am. Just the way I am, I guess. And I don't care if I die. If I die, I die. Oh, well, we should eat food first, actually, because the stamina's not going up. So you want to work on food first. Let's have some bacon and eggs. There we go. And watch as my blue bar here. You'll start to see it fill back in again. Now I ate 2 of them, which should give me, let's see, gonna give me 18 health. So that's gonna be 40. So over time it will go. See, what my problem is, I just keep eating and eating and eating, expecting it to go faster, and then I realize it. I always realize it in. So we're gonna try to be good this time. Oh, we got to 99. We got to 99 at least, so that's good. Now, the other thing you can do, of course, is bandage. So we'll take a couple of these bandages as well. And bandage ourselves. Now, it's going to bandage us for 15. So we're going to go ahead and use 1 bandage. And then again, we'll wait for it to go up by 15. I do the same thing with bandages. I overuse my stuff quite often. So let's go ahead and let our bandage go up. You see my health is going up now because I have that food going. And then again, another 15. Should put us close to maximum. There we go. So you don't really need that much, right? Don't need that much. You know, if we carry some food and water around with us, we should be fine. And I forgot where my water was, so let's go ahead and take a look at that because we don't want to waste that. 88, let's see, food, 100%, water, 94. Yeah, let's just, you know, we're going to do it. Let's do it right? Let's go to 100%. Let's go to 100%, pop out the wall, jump down, get back to wailing on some rocks. How are we looking on time? Actually, we're almost trader time. Let's just start heading toward the trader here. And we'll cut down some wood or something while we're on our way over there. Everybody's focused on what they're doing. See, I don't need to tell everybody what they do. They're already Johnny on the spot. So I don't need to worry about it. Again, it says it's not open. We got to wait till it says open. Look at the God rays coming through. Super cool. Good to be back on my phone. Okay. Cheers for running around with us. Sorry we were a little bit directionless. Anyway, tea time. Well, it was fun, Googles. It was still fun. We went in there and we
Trader Joel's
holy
is now
mackerel.
open.
Ear test, everybody. Ear test. Well, we eventually got there. We got it going.
Me.
I know, that thing was loud, right?
It
Yikes.
was.
That's why we didn't put our base right next to it. Remember that base we had right next to it, and that was all we were hearing all the time? That was rough. Okay, cool. We've done a whole bunch of stuff. We smelted down that stone. Now we're going to go ahead and do cement right over here. We're going to need some fuel, though, which we happen to have. Now, of course, they fixed the thing with frames. You don't need to make frames anymore to get this going. So we're going to let that run, and we're going to do nothing but cement. It's going to take 35 minutes. And while we're waiting for that to run, we're going to go ahead and melt down that and some soil. And just let that run and run and run and run and run and run. We got some more here we can put in here. Let's stack this in here. Maybe we can do a few of this little stuff real quick. There we go. Little brass trophies. Put that right there. So again, you want to have room for your normal stuff here. Look at all that forged iron we did. And you want to have room for your stuff you want to output as well. But it's good to kind of get rid of some of this smaller stuff while you're here, because what happens right now is I can't put it in there. Right now, I can scrap it, by the way. I can scrap it on me, but you get less of that resource. But it does make it where you don't have so much stuff on you all the time. So that's super useful as well. So I can just scrap this and scrap that on me. See, and that's going to take like 5 minutes. And then we can go ahead and put it in there at a lesser amount. But we'll just let that run. Stack that stuff up. Same thing here. We can scrap this and scrap this. And then it will just be on us. Black there. We got small stone. Let's go ahead and look at our gunpowder we've been making. Over here. We're going to put this up here. How much can we make? Whoa, 188. It's going to take 8 minutes. All right, let's stack that for 8 minutes. 9 minutes. So, you know, we're not wasting resources. We'll let that run for a while. All right, that's got a long way to run. That's like 30 minutes of running. So we've got that under control. Now we need to think about, okay, what do we need to do next? What do we need to do toward Horde Night, right? It's day 4 right now. We got plenty of stuff going on. But I think we need to scout our kill box. And I think it was over here that we wanted to do it. Right about here, I think, in the road. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and take some of this stuff out of here and just start going to town. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and make a kill box on the road over here. If anybody's got a wrench, or I think there's a wrench in there. If you come over and wrench these cars, that would be awesome. So what I'm going to do is just start clearing the location. Now the reason why I do that is so you can see the mobs around the kill box. And so we'll have them clear the cars here. We'll try to find a nice flat spot, which is probably right about here. So we're just going to and just kind of frame it out a little bit. Maybe something like this. Now, sometimes we build stuff from scratch. Sometimes we go and we take over locations. I like to change it up each time. I don't build it exactly the same each time. But we're doing pretty good. We're day 4. We've already got cement going. Once I get the cement rolling, we'll put it in the cement converter, the cement mixer, which is also at the trader. So we can just let that run night and day, and be styling. And be styling and... All right. Okay, and eventually we're going to need some frames. So let's go ahead and just make 100 frames. Get those queued up as well. Actually, I'll probably take all that out and then re-scrap this stuff. While it's making my frames. There we go. And say take the bone... Oh, I actually have a wrench on me. I just realized it. Who is that? Who's running by me? Game killer or somebody who ever comes back this way. If you need a wrench, let me know. There's also some steel in there, by the way. Someone collected, which you can use for these wrenches. Only use the steel on wrenches, if you don't mind. They all suddenly ran away in different directions. Okay, so what we're going to do is build a kill box here on the bottom area. We're going to go ahead and just clear. Look, they already know to clear. Look, they're clearing the trees. They're clearing the trees. They're clearing all the stuff here. And usually by about day 4, I'm thinking about what we're doing for Horde Night. Right? We're going to build just a small little base with a whole lot of spikes. I find that the spikes are really the key to Horde Night. Of course, I've got our Horde Night set on default to see if it's going to work. Normally, you want to turn it down here in Alpha 17, the experimental version, down to about 40 of them on screen. But then you want to turn up how many spawn per person up to about 60 so that you don't have a huge Horde Night lag. Basically, nothing going on, right? So we're going to go ahead and just kind of clear all this stuff best we can. Take some time punching some stuff. Punching some stuff. That was loud. Exactly. Get rid of these small things. All right. Now we're getting somewhere. Let's take this tree down. Let's get it going on, everybody. Now, again, this is one of my favorite games. Of course, 7 Days to Die. Super, super fun game. If you've never tried it before, I strongly recommend it. It is very, very fun. Tree just fell. Luckily, it didn't crush me. You can actually crush zombies with these trees, by the way. It was pretty funny. Pretty funny. All right, there we go.
Hey, Ro, sent you the new password.
Hey, Ro in the house. What's up? What's up, bro? I don't know if it's me, but all these roads seem to be at like a weird angle now. You can't square off to these roads. Very strange. Very strange. See how it's like at an angle? Instead of the road being like with the thing, it's like at an angle, right? So whenever I'm trying to square stuff off, the whole world seems to be kind of tilted. It's tilted, everybody. Totally tilted. So you just gotta, make do with what you got. Let's see. Am I liking that? That's not bad. That's not bad. We'll go ahead and frame out some more, and then we'll take a look at it. So basically what we're going to do is we're just going to build a little mini kill box this time. Nothing too spectacular. Just to try to get it where we can survive Horde Night. We've tried this before. We found that cobblestone now easily gets wiped out by the bad guys. So we need to watch out for that. We need tons and tons of stone, of course, and wood and clay for all the normal stuff. You know what I mean. All right, so that's looking pretty good there. And, of course, we'll stack this up to a higher level. We're going to go up about 4 up, like that. And then we'll go ahead and put a outer edge on it. Kind of like that, to block them from being able to jump up. And we should be good. But the problem is we need the actual cement to make that happen. Now, we do have some rebar frames, which I saw earlier, which is going to help our cement go a bit faster. So we can use that as kind of the base of it. And then I'm going to go ahead and use the thing I did before, which is the cement bars. If we have enough time for that, we'll go ahead and use that. But since we already have the squares, we're going to go ahead and grab those. How many we got? 19. All right, that's a good start. And I can make some more of those in the forge later on. And we have plenty of time. We're day 4 and we're already doing cement. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. If you're day 4 and already doing cement, you're rocking it. Yeah, it's like all diamonds instead of squared. It's kind of annoying, actually. Yeah, I know. If you're a builder, this is really awkward. This is very, very awkward when it's like that. When it's at a weird angle. But, you can just bend it to your will. You can build it however you want. All right, so we're going to go ahead and just frame this in. With our metal frames. Then when we get our concrete, we'll go ahead and just concrete this in as our base. Again, I'm also looking at, okay, where am I going to put the spikes, right? I can put the spikes out that way. I can put the spikes out that way, spikes out that way, and so on in there. Now, eventually, of course, we'll have to put in some supports and whatnot, but I think the true genius of this game is the fact that you can put frames down, rearrange it, readjust it, and whatnot. Now, you should typically have supports every 5, right? So if we go, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I really have 5 gaps. So it's really the 6th one. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then the 6th one, this one right here, is going to be a support frame. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So if you wanted to do it very efficiently, I would probably do it on this one, even though it's 5. You can actually have supports like that, right? So your main center support could be right there. Now, if you want to have a backup just in case, you can go ahead and just do this kind of thing where you inset your supports. And the reason why you want to inset your supports is so your people can run around the outside, right? You want to be able to run around the outside of the kill box. And you only really need a 2 space there, but we're going to go ahead and leave them a bit of a 3 space like this. And then 3 from this direction. And that's going to kind of show you if you've properly centered your thing. Now, I just happened to look out there. I didn't do that on purpose. I could say I mathematically did that on purpose, but that was just, I think that was just instinct. Wow, that actually worked out pretty good. That was instinct. So, okay, our center supports will be here. We'll put ladders here for our people to get in and up on the upper level as well. And then again, we'll have up and up like that. It'll be about there, and then they can crawl in and out. Now, you got to watch out because they do crawl up ladders. They do jump. They can jump really far. They can jump from the bottom up about 5 paces up. So they can get to you. So be aware. And also, you got to watch out on the top because, of course, birds will show up and try to attack you as well. So lots to do. So let's get back over here and let's get some cement converting. And keep things going. And, of course, collect tons of stone so we can let that run overnight. as well. Lots to do. Lots to do. So welcome, everybody. Thanks for hanging out on the channel. I appreciate you being here. My name is Kismet. Hopefully you're all having a fantastic night. I'm having lots of fun. Lots of fun playing some 7 Days to Die, as you can see. Let's see. That's melting down. We got our cement going. Let's grab our cement and whatever sand we have. And let's go over here to cement mixer. Now, before I went to cement mixer and I converted a bunch of the stone into sand so that I can go ahead and start that going. There we go. And I'm just going to go ahead and put the sand back in here, the cement back in here, and now what I need is lots and lots of stone. Stone. Leave that open. Now we have our base just far enough away so it's not really loud. We can still hear the trader, but it's not exceptionally loud. We've done that in the past where we mistakenly made it where it is way too loud. You're right next to it, and you're just constantly hearing that trader noise. Big time. All right, let's see if anybody brought any stone in. Oh, there's some, it makes more stuff there. We're just going to go ahead and just start scrapping this stuff. Start manually scrapping this in my inventory. Well, that's already broken down. That's already broken down. Let's put that in there. All right. We can go ahead and take this. We can scrap that. What else we got going? There's a compound bow. Somebody's missing a compound bow in Dropbox 1. There's a compound bow in there. Thanks to whoever brought that back. Everybody needs that. And then I'm going to get this weapon, or this wrench off of me, so they'll have a wrench. There we go. Nicely organized. Up in there. Alright, I'm going to go to collecting a massive amount of stone so we can queue it up overnight and get the cement going. If you guys find a cement mixer, by the way, make sure to let me know if you find one in another location. You want to look in caves and stuff like that. Make sure to just mark it as, you know, cement mixer or CM or something. Alright, stone, stone, and more stone. I see somebody over here working on this stone. Let's work together. Let's work together. Nushki! Nushki! We've been working on the stone all the live long day. Derpy derpy derp. Derp.
I put some stone in the cement mixer at the trader.
Actually, if you want to just start it up, you want to grab that cement out of there and just start it up. I put the sand and cement in the actual cement mixer.
Don't I need the skill to do that?
Nope. Don't need any skill to do it. You can just start it right away. As long as you have sand, cement, and stone, you can do it right from level 1. Bet you didn't know that. Some of you didn't. Some of you did. Up. Prepare. Hey. Well, why don't I make myself a new axe? Hey, Nushki, I'm gonna make you a new axe. I've got level 2 I can make for you.
I have a level 2, thank you.
Oh, you already got one. Oh, okay. Oh, look at you, Miss Fancy. Miss Fancy Pants over here. Didn't offer me a level 2, did she? No. No, I see how it goes. I see how it goes, everybody. Hey, J9 Smooth, what's up, Kismet?
I just like to, you know, level up.
Yeah, I forgot about it, and I've been using that level 1, and then I just realized it. I'm like, oh man, I should be making tools for everybody. I should be making tools.
I placed them in the toolbox back at base.
Oh, thanks.
I guess I could have announced that.
Plane is so loud. It's so
Okay,
loud.
grabbing box.
Do we have a drop box?
Yeah, we do. The 4 boxes that are next to each other are all the drop boxes, right when you come up. The stairwells are on the right-hand side.
Okay, on the right hand side of the food and med box.
Yeah, yeah. I haven't labeled them yet. I'll get to it. Right now, just trying to keep this cement rolling. We'll get to labeling them eventually. How did you use your skill points for this run? Great question. Great question. What I do is I think strength is the #1 thing to go into in the game now. I go straight into, at least for what I do, right? I do a lot of collecting and stuff like that. So I go immediately into Tyrannosaurus and Fury of Blows, right? I go right into that. Pack Mule is a great one to go very early. And then, of course, at least one into cardio. So I can, when I'm paused, I get my stamina back pretty fast. Then I will eventually go 2 into cardio. So I'm getting that faster stamina. But then I will go into strength up to level 3, because then I can go 2, 2, and then go 2 for all of these. And then when I get to that point, I will go ahead and do other stuff like slow metabolism, healing factor. So I'm just healing when I'm not even standing. Notice I'm 100% health now. I just, when I'm standing around collecting resources, which is what I'm doing most of the time, it's actually healing me back up again. And then slow metabolism now is combined. So you get both the, sorry, got my chair in the way. There we go, slow metabolism. And you actually get both food and water. So that perk is even better than before. That's really great, especially for your people who do with the food and water. That's a really great one. So that's a really great perk to help your crew, right? Especially the people who do your food and water. They greatly appreciate you going into those perks. So yeah, that's what I'm using. Select it, go to settings. There'll be tabs at the top. You just have to opt in. Do you have to repurchase to play Alpha 17? Absolutely not. This is the experimental version, so you want to opt in for your experimental by going to Steam. Hey, to repair. Can't remember my repair key. You go to Steam, you right-click, you go to Properties, it says Beta, you click on Beta, you can click on the thing, you go down to Experimental, you say Good. Now, I strongly recommend that if you are going to play the beta of Alpha 17, that you remove your entire client. You remove the client, you get rid of any mods or anything else that you're running, because it could cause you to become unstable. Because this, remember, this is experimental. Not only is it alpha, but it's alpha experimental. So it's even worse. So expect it to have problems, expect yourself to lose stuff, and it to have issues, because they're working on it right now. That's what the whole point of it is, to play the experimental, is to test it, see what the problems are, give them feedback, and then they fix it. That's the whole point of it. There we go. So as you can see here, my stamina is keeping up fairly well with my collecting, because I did go, and I have very high food and water right now. And I also have that Tyrannosaurus and the Fury of Blows. So I'm going faster on collecting, and then also it's using less stamina. So it's much easier to keep up, so you can sit here and just grind out a lot of stone, which is what we need to do. As well as I have other perks that give me more stone per round, and of course also do more damage to the stone directly. Again, I wish they had it where you just click it and it just repairs the thing. I gotta go into the inventory every single time to repair my item, which can get annoying after a while. They definitely need to add that. Mr. Dirtnut says, how you doing today? I'm doing great today. I'm actually doing pretty good. My cough right now is at bay. I ran out of cough drops, so I've got the Hall's Defense cough drops here. And I'm just doing my stuff. Collecting some stone. Bam. Now it's dirt. Now it's dirt. That stone is gone. All right. Let's get back over here. All right. There we go. I was making more crushed sand. Good, good. Yeah, after the thing, I'll make more crushed sand and get it going on. Nice. All right, so we're going to also put some more in here so that we're melting this down. I'm going to go ahead and split this in half. That's enough of this. We got some more cement here we can do. Let's take this out. And Then let's use what we've got over here. Melt that down. I just put a bunch of stone in the thing to melt it down, so leave that on in there if you don't mind. I'm going to cancel this so that we can queue a lot of this up. About 20 seconds. See, of course, the more cement mixers you have, the faster this goes. That's 100. There we go. Take about 5 minutes. I seriously doubt that. I seriously doubt that. All right, so when I'm waiting here, I'll go ahead and put that in there. I'll go ahead and put the stone back in there. You want to keep this on the. You want to keep this in the output so you can just grab it and utilize it, right? And then we'll go ahead. Actually, let's convert more crushed sand after that one. There we go. You just want to keep that rotating, constantly rotating all the time. Of course, Rose helped me out over here. We're keeping this stuff going. Let's stack this in here.
No need to apologize. I'll check my other sources.
Stack all of this. There we go. Check our chemicals. Woo, baby. Look at all that. Keep that going. Got tons of gunpowder in here. 297. So if anybody goes into making bullets, it's going to be styling. Gonna be styling. Doing great. In Visahauls. Good to hear you're working toward being all better. Yes, I've taken some heavy medication right now. Went to the doctor, got antibiotics and all that other stuff. Still very, very sick, but feeling better. Feeling better. All right, let's go back toward our kill box here.
I take it Rose not in the group yet.
He's not. Uh-oh. Nice reminder, I got him. All right. Let's just commit. Get these going, get these drying. Might have a hammer in there I could be using. But oh well. Now you want to get this going so it dries, but we're on day 4 right now, so we're not that too bad off. We're actually doing really good. We've really got this kind of start down. As long as we find a trader very early on, we're good to go. Good to go. So yeah, I think I want to make some more rebar. How many more do I want to make? Let's go ahead and count this out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, say 12. 12, 24, 48. So about 100 more. I'd say about 100 more rebar. 100 more rebar, and we should be good. See, now every time I have to do something different in the forge, though, it takes away from the time in which I can make cement. So very, very important to find as many cement mixers as you can and as many forges as you can early on that you can keep running. So in this case, we're going to do rebar. And I want to do a bunch of them, but right now I'm doing cement, which is now done. Oh, I can't make rebar yet. That's right. I got to level that up. Let's see. Rebar frames. I think I have to level that up. Don't I have to level that up? I can't remember. Rebar frames. Ah. Huh. Yeah, you got to do it in the forge. And it's always something. Okay, we got iron and we got clay. We got enough. I think you have to have the skill for that. If I remember correctly, you got to have the concrete skill. Let's see. I think that was hammer and forge. Craft forges, iron tools, and weapons. Steel worker right here. Yeah, you got to have steel worker to make that happen. So we can't do rebar frames, but that's okay. We can still do, cement. And then just do it old school cement style. Whoa, 465. Nice. That's nice. We're going to let that run. So what we can do is we can go over here and we can go ahead and make blocks. So we can make concrete blocks right over here. Make some wet concrete blocks. I think. Or maybe not. Can't make concrete blocks. Yeah, I can make concrete mix. Alright. Probably help if I had the actual stuff on me. Let's see. Crushed sand. That's almost done. So we need concrete mix to make it thing. So we need a bunch of this. And we can make it. Okay, so we can make it. Let's see. I needed about 100. So how many of these can we make? 11. Let's go ahead and make those. Again, see, it's like a back and forth kind of thing, right? You got to keep converting the sand. You got to keep converting your concrete mix. We'll let that run, and then we'll do some more blocks. We can do 11 blocks. Now, the problem with using the blocks is they're going to be 1,500 to start, and then they're going to be 3,000. And then we're going to have to upgrade them again to make them up to 10,000. So again, what you want to do is you want to go around, see what they're doing. They're trying to clear cut the area. You want to take down all the trees and all the stuff that can slow you down on Horde Night. If you have trouble on Horde Night, best thing to do is just clear everything you can see from wherever your base is, right? So if you've got bushes, take out these little bushes, right? If you've got trees, cut the trees back as far as you can to get them away from your actual Horde Night base. Very, very vital to get that going. So at least we had some frames here that we could use. That's going to save us some time because that's going to, these are going to dry at 6,000. So you've got to have that certain stuff so you can get it going on beforehand. Have you had any ghost trees in the update? I have not. Is it 10 cement per mixed frame? It's 100 cement per 10 blocks. Yes. Think just anvil. Need an anvil. Oh, that's right. I do need an anvil. That's right. That's what it is. Thank you for that reminder. That's right. We need the anvil. All right. Let's go ahead and make one. Cancel this. Cue that up after that. There we go. Another minute for that. Let's actually take this out so it'll have a place to go. And we got our sand. Keep our cement mix going. We've got some concrete blocks. Man, those blocks just take a really, really long time. Now, I also want to make some concrete poles. And we're going to go ahead and favorite those. And then we'll go ahead and favorite our blocks here. So when we come in here, we'll have those. As well, favorite concrete and crushed sand. And then you just hit this star up there. And it just shows you all your favorites, usually. They're still bugged. Some of them don't show you, like, spikes and stuff. If you favorite those, for some reason, it doesn't show you those separately. So, we'll let that run. We got a few blocks we can put down while we're waiting, so we can let those start to dry. Again, kind of back and forth kind of deal. Again, try to use efficient use of your time. I don't like to just stand in there for 2 minutes and wait, because that's 2 minutes I could be working on something else. I could be doing something else, and it could be drying or whatever else. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and try that, that thing. I can't believe I didn't put that anvil down right away. What was up with that? What's up with that? I'm slacking. I'm slackarooning. Take this away. Alright, very, very simple base. Simple stuff. Let that start to dry. Back and forth, back and forth. I always like to count totals before builds. Usually I do the same thing, JD Smooth. Usually I'll figure it out mathematically. But sometimes I just build. I just build on instinct. All right, there we go. Now we can do some rebar. There we go. Oh, there we go. Actually, it says it somewhere, right? All right, kind of thing. I don't know where it said it. Let's take it back out again. Let's see. Oh, right here at the top. Anvil required. There we go. There we go. Now we got it. Let's see. Let's make 100 frames, even though we put some down. Let's go make 100 frames again. Always have the cement mixed up behind it, so that you never stop making that cement. You always want to be constantly making it because you really are on an incredibly tight deadline to be able to get that done in time. Definitely, definitely. And the same thing here with your concrete mix. Always be running that concrete mix as much as you can. Oh, I need more stone. What a surprise there, huh? What a surprise! We're gonna be collecting lots and lots of stone today. Get that big tree. Get it! And then what we'll also do is we'll plant our own forest and whatnot. Now, I have thousands of hours here in the game, and sometimes I forget stuff like that because, you know, they change a lot of stuff in-game. So sometimes you're not sure whether it's, like, gated behind something or whether it's something in the game itself like that where you got to put the anvil down. And it's okay if you make mistakes. Just roll on with life. Just roll on. You'll be fine. Oh, there we go. Already finishing. And as you can see here, bam. Oh, it's at 5,000. That used to be 6,000. Well, apparently we're going to get 5,000 today. And then, of course, when these ones are going right now, they're 1,500. And then, when they dry, they should be 3,000. But we'll double check that as well. We'll see if those go straight to 6,000 as well. So we need some more stone. So let's go find some more stone to wail on. We'll get some wood while we're at it. Little ones. Let's go. Oh. What do I need? See, my stamina's going down, so I have to go look and see what I need. Water. All right, use. There we go. Get our water up. We try to keep our stamina and our at a kind of a neutral so that it's working together. There we go. There we go. I love these little white boulders. These things are the greatest. The greatest. Hey, Death, what's up? Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for hanging out. Ugh, so annoying not to go in there and repair that every single time. So annoying. Fix that. Fix it. I'm missing the rock. All right, we got to look at what time it is. It's 19, so we got to make sure that our thing is constantly running all night long. Otherwise, it's very inefficient for that day. So we're just going to kind of stack. We're going to let everything run that's running in there now. And then we'll come back and we'll just stack a massive amount of stone in there to melt down over nighttime. Or at least as much as we can. Then, of course, we'll also have it converted into cement over nighttime. And then we can work on other stuff like sorting and things like that. Or we can just run around and clear stuff. There we go. Lots of nice white boulders out here. Lots of sweet loot. Thank you for the host. Appreciate the host, love. I see it in the chat, but it didn't pop up on my alert for some reason. I don't know why, but thank you so much for the host. Appreciate it. Appreciate everybody hanging out here in the stream. Of course, we're having lots of fun playing some 7 Days to Die. I even got my 7 Days to Die shirt on. My other one. I got 2 of them. Pretty awesome. Big thanks to the Fun Pimps for inviting me to be part of the, of course, Streamer Weekend. And, of course, sending me my epic shirt. One of my new favorite shirts. I like it. Super comfy shirt, too. Wailing on rocks. Getting close. Getting close time. Yep, Dragon PC, I have played a little bit. I have thousands of hours here in 7 Days to Die. I may forget stuff from time to time, but I have played before. There we go. Blow it up. Blow it up. Let's do it. Oh. Well, it sounds like they're real close to you, but they're not. They're way over there. I'm hiding. You can't see me. Can't you see I'm busy wailing on rocks here? Give me back my arrows. Give me back my arrows, bro. Let's finish this one up. Of course, I've also got the shared XP turned way up so everybody on the server shares it. Because it kind of sucks if you're the person who works on the base or you're the person who's doing... Oh, look at all that. We cleared all those trees. Like you can see all the way to the trader now. If you're the person who works on the base or you're doing the food or something like that, while everybody else is out scavenging, of course, you're level like 3 and everybody else is like level 40. But you're doing a lot of the hard work, right? You're back there, you're organizing things, and you're making food so everybody can survive and sorting stuff and that kind of stuff, along with everybody else, of course, doing their part. And I think it's only fair that we share the XP across all of that. So when I kill that person, the person sitting in the base or the person wherever they are on the server will get part of that XP. Speaking of, I just got level 14. All right, let's go. Let's stack this baby. Let's stack it up with some more stone. There we go. Keep it going. Keep it going real time. Cement. Put that on favorite. There we go. Boom, 179. All right, that's about another 27 minutes. That should be way enough. We got our frames now. Let's melt those down. Again, you got to make sure that you have this empty. Otherwise, it's just wasting. It's wasting. Wasting away. All right, let's see here. We got some stone in here. We got this. We got the concrete mix going.
I left some stone at the trader in the cement mixer.
Way ahead of her. Way ahead of you. Let's go do 250. How much time we got? There we go. Yeah, somebody could run over real quick if you're by the base. If you could grab any stone, sand, stone and sand, and run it over here, that would be awesome. I definitely need more sand here. Definitely need more sand.
I'm at the base, so I'll take a look.
Yeah, trader's about to close in about 3 minutes. About 3 minutes.
Only 4 sand here.
I got some sand on me, but I'm about 200 meters out and overburdened.
Yeah, if you got stone, I can just convert into sand. So that's what I'm doing right now. I had to get it queued up before nighttime, so it'll run all night long. If you got stone, you can bring that over real quick. I'll just keep this going. So this is why you need multiple mixers, because you need one doing sand and then all the other ones doing cement, because it takes a really long time to convert that cement over. Yeah, just throw it in the output if you could. Takes a really long time. Of course, I got an epic team that really works great together. There we go. Thank you, thank you. And again, we'll just keep queuing up that concrete mix until it boots me, right? So that's about 10 minutes there. So we'll see how it goes. I could probably get some more in, too. Hold on. Let's do some more sand. Let's do another 150 in sand. And then the rest in concrete.
Where is it?
This corner.
Yeah. I need some more stone.
I have some stone.
Okay, go ahead and throw it in there. All right.
It's in the
Yeah,
output.
just drop it on the ground.
Thank you, thank you.
Just to let you folks know, the
Jeez.
Trader Joe's will be closing
Behind
soon.
it, just
So loud. So loud. All right, so we're gonna keep going. We got a little bit more time. I turned that down. That is way
there's
too loud.
crushed sand behind you, kid.
Oh, thank you. Make some more of that. Thank you, thank you. Small stone, appreciate it. All right, and we got stone. We got lots of stone. Wow, look at all that stone. What we just need a lot of crushed sand. Right now we can do 238. There we go. So that's as most as we can do. So we're gonna let that run. And then after that, we're going to do a lot of crushed sand so that after it finishes that, let's see, can we do 350? Yeah, we'll do 350. So it'll do this sand, which we can't really use now because we don't have any more cement.
Trader Joe's is now
Perfect.
closed.
Perfect timing. There we go. So we got all the stuff in there. We got it rocking and rolling. Now I got to find my way back to the base. It booted me to the far side. So now we got all that running, and of course I should have checked the forge, but oh well. And we have just literally like 2 seconds to get over here before it's nighttime and the zombies start running. All right. Nighttime is the right time for sorting. All right. And we're just going to start grabbing tons of loot. Anything we got here in the chests, we'll grab and start to sort that. What do we got? What do we got? We got some loot up in here. Now, if you're just coming into the stream, my name is Kismet. Welcome, welcome, everybody. We play lots of survival games up in here, RPG games, building games, space game, fantasy games, all sorts of fun stuff. Wider range of games up here in the stream. We have lots of fun doing it. I think I should also make a bunch of arrows while I'm at it. Let's go ahead and just queue up all the arrows we can. There we go. Use some of that stone for defense. And we got a whole bunch of stuff we can utilize here later on. We got the forged iron. Let's go ahead and put that in with the rest of our forged iron here. I do have a hammer there. I'll pull that hammer out of there. For building later. Still plenty of time to Horde Night. We're just absolutely crushing it. Let's just go ahead and have this, breaking all this stuff down while we're just waiting here. All right, boom, grab some more stuff. I just hit R, by the way, and grab everything. Get rid of my shovel now. Real easy stuff, of course, is weapons. Let's go ahead and just put all our weapon stuff in here. Easy, easy sorting up in there. And then again, grab another round. Double check all these other boxes. Looking good. Let's see what level. I think we got a level up, didn't we? Yeah, we got 2 level ups. What am I level at? 14. So again, we're trying to inch ourselves toward level 20. And I'm going into intellect now, so that at level 20, I will be able to get. I can craft forges here, right? So I'm just kind of popping a point in there little by little, and then I'll be ready to go. Here at intellect level 4, but to get to intellect level 4, I've got to be level 20. So I need kind of 2 points when I get there, right? I've got to have a point to put into this, and I've got to have a point in there. So I need to leave at least 2 points at the end. Right now, we got 6 more levels to go, so we're fine. What else can I do here? Go into some perception here. We can do a headshot. Let's go ahead and get into headshot. Now, I've actually got +3 perception because I'm wearing my glasses. So I can actually go into headshot again later on, right? If I had another point, I could go into headshot. As long as I'm wearing those glasses, I can utilize that perk, even though I don't actually have 3 perception. So you can actually use items as a better way of micromanaging your points. Woo, look at all that wood in there. Holy mackerel, somebody's rocking it. Let's scrap this. All right, let's do some scrapping of stuff. Chairs we can scrap. No room in the queue. All right, still queued up all that other stuff. All right, let's do some easy stuff here. Electrical parts. And I like to do all the easy stuff. You know, just kind of organizing that first, because this way it's not overwhelming your... Actually, we'll put the gases back in there. It's not overwhelming your inventory constantly. Pine seeds. Let's put that water back in there. Plants. Empty can, which eventually we can... See, when we get enough of these glass jars, we can just start melting these cans down, too. Now, right now, you can see that it's making arrows, and then it's going to scrap some stuff. So I can just tell it to stop the arrows, because this stuff won't take as long as the arrows. And then I'll queue the arrows up again after that. And then I can put some more stuff in the queue as well. Bunch of stuff to melt down. We got some patterns and whatnot. We'll put it over here in our pattern one. And right about now, when you're about day 4, now it's about time, if you have enough nails and whatnot, to start on your signs. I typically don't do signs early on because they take a lot of resources or they take time in the forge to make nails when you don't really want to spend that time for that. Usually I don't. Usually about right now is fine. So again, we'll go ahead and cancel this stuff. We'll go back in. Again, keeping those arrows a-going. And then whatever else I was going to scrap from before, which I can't even remember now. And now we're doing our signs. Oh, yeah, the chair. There we go. All right. Drop boxes. There we go. Let's see. This is building patterns. There we go. And of course on this one is crafting items. There we go. We'll pick up our torch. And we'll move our torch right there. And then let's finish up what we're up to here. Let's see. Weps. Ammo. Clothing. Tools. Again, when it becomes overwhelming, when we have too much of this stuff, then that's when I'll create a new one. But before it is, if it's not, then there's no reason to not have that just in there as is, right? Just in there as sorted like that. And there we go. More loot. 2 stack in there. All right, so we got drop boxes. And then over here, of course, we already know what this is, but we'll put it up here. Raw food, water, and meds. And you can also do this kind of thing. All right, put a little built-in arrow so they know which one of the boxes you're talking about. Right? So easy, easy, easy. Should be building items and patterns, so they know it's 2 different things. They know it's 2 different things. All right, drop boxes. They know where the medical is. You can see it right there. But you know what? Let's be efficient. Let's be efficient. Now, of course, I'll make something a lot more complex than this, and you know, drop boxes and whatnot, much more filled out later on. But right now, we'll just go ahead and do what we got to do. All right, let's go ahead and do this. Raw meat. Let's see. Plants. Right there. Eggs. This. There we go. I try not to linger in the box too long because people are trying to get in and out of those boxes. So good to not linger. Don't linger. But of course I'm sorting, so when you're sorting, of course you're going to linger in the box a little bit longer than most everybody else will. You know what? I'm just going to start putting those tokens in there because that's kind of something you'd you know, come in and out of there and get those tokens. Let's get this here as well. Put that in there. All right, some overalls. I'm gonna wear my overalls. Where? There we go. About some fancy boots. There we go. Yeah, I'm looking now. I'm still looking sexy. I still looking. There we go. Now I got some overalls. I'm not wearing a dress. Won't embarrass everybody in the team. All right. Wow, lots and lots of resources. Now I don't need to carry all this wood around with me right here. That's way too much resources that you could accidentally lose. So definitely be offloading that resource so you don't have that much stuff on you. Same thing with fibers here. That's way too much. Nooshki, you're making lots of noise on your thing. Microphone. Sounds like you're opening a candy wrapper or something. Open a candy wrapper.
Sorry, cat toy.
Oh, cat toy. There you go.
Albert.
Alright, cloth fragments in there. Let's go ahead and sort all that. This is a schematic. Put that over here. And sometimes you might, you know, when you're sorting, you might put it in the wrong place and all of that. It happens. It happens, or it'll go in your bar like happened right there. Food, water, and meds. Right there. Alright. Now we got it labeled out. Should be easy. Now, see, when new people come in like Gwen, they can just go, okay, where's the stuff? Oh, there it is, there it is, there it is, right? Because sometimes it's hard to know. It's hard to know what is what and what's where. And that's, of course, why you do all this labeling and micromanaging of stuff. Let's see. We go ahead and scrap that. Go and put this back over here now that we have space. Anything else over here? Not really. Not really. And we've got our job done of sorting. All right, looking good. And back to arrows. Or actually, let's, anything else we can break down before we get into that? Nope. Got it all broken down. All right, back into arrows. Let's go ahead. Get all those going. And I've got a bunch of resources I can use, of course, later on. We don't need the nails anymore. The nails over there. We don't need the land claim block. Frames, we're going to need those. All this other stuff we can utilize when we get back to the forge. Okay, now, since we've kind of got that done, now it's time to risk death by sneaking out here at nighttime. Oh, yeah. Somebody's working over there. Sneaking out here at nighttime and putting down our rebar frames. All right, here we go. We're just chilling out here by the base. Just chilling out. Monterey Pat, just chilling out by the base. Just chilling out. Dee-dee-dee-dee. And we're just doing something simple here. We can do something way more complex than this, of course. But you always want to think in terms of resources. How much resources are you utilizing for your base and all of that kind of stuff? So make sure that you're being very effective when you're using your resources, especially early on, because that could cause your whole base to fail if you're very inefficient with your resources. One more, like so. 2, 3, 4. All right, there we go. That seems like it's one too high. There we go. All right. So this is just the starter. And again, we can go in. Got a little bit of concrete. We can go ahead and upgrade this. Get it going on. Get it going on. How are you liking the new changes in B221? I really like it. I like a lot of the updates that they've done. I really like A17 now. I think they did a really phenomenal job of adding new features and whatnot to this version. Really like it a lot. Very much harder. Way harder than it was before. Absolutely. So expect it to be harder. And you won't be disappointed. And then we can also go ahead and start with our kind of second level here. And then we're going to go up to here eventually. But we're going to go ahead and basically... I should just do a double. I'm not going to have enough time for a double bar. Not going to have enough time for a double bar. So, you got to watch out, of course, that you're... if you go too far with your rebar frames without support, it will fall. But notice how far I can go there. I can go pretty far because I'm supported on one side, and that supports so many frames in this direction. And then on the other side, same thing. So many in that direction. Now, I'm not going to leave these ones here in the corners. I'm going to actually put some bars in there eventually. But I'm just kind of specking it out right now. Specking it out, and definitely looks like I'm going to need more rebar frames. I can see it already. I can see it already. Definitely going to need a bunch more. We'll check the distance on this side. Looking good. And so on. Now, I don't like to put squares in because they obstruct your view on Horde Night. So I typically use... if I'm going to use anything, I use a 50 round. But normally I just use bars. Bars are much better because it allows you to shoot between there, but they can't get through to you, which is super useful. Oh, let's double check this too. Yeah, that's 2,500. So 2,500 is what you're going to get if you use the blocks instead of using rebar. And rebar now is at 5,000. It used to be 6,000. It used to be 3,000 and 6,000. Now it's 5,000 when you're using rebar and filling in rebar. All right, again, just something super basic here. Nothing too complex. We just want the ability, of course, to be downstairs and firing. We're going to need to make a ton of spikes. We've got lots of wood to get those spikes going as well. And then we'll just layer this with spikes and spikes and spikes. Of course, tons of ammo and loot we'll have to collect. But looking good. Looking good here. Now, one of the things you want to do, too, is you also want to leave yourself with the ability to get in and out of here. Always an important thing to do while you're at it. I'm going to go ahead and just make myself an extra row here. Do a little Minecraft jumping. There we go. And then what we want to do, of course, is connect our supports to the side area. Like so your people can move back and forth between the sides and whatnot. Now, sometimes you want to leave this open. You want to leave this middle part open. Now, the reason why you want to do that is so that if they get into your base and you're up here on top and you've got them blocked where they can't get up to you, you can shoot through the bars or shoot through the frames or whatever it is you want to do to still shoot them. Otherwise, you're just standing up here and you can't actually shoot them. Now, there's actually another technique as well. If they're in your base and say they broke in from this side, right? They broke in from this side, just run over here and jump down and shoot them through the thing as they're trying to run this way because they'll have to double back and then come back around for you. So great, another great technique there is to jump down and do it. And of course, you risk death, but then, of course, that's why you got a bed roll down. You got a bed roll down, you're fine. You can always just respawn, no big deal. Respawn. So definitely need some more frames. I'd say at least another 100 to be safe to get that going on. So it's almost daytime, so we got that done. Let's go ahead and start working on some spikes. Get those constantly converting in our inventory as well. Doing a great job of removing all of this stuff. We like to remove all the stuff around the base. Just makes it easier to see the mobs when they're sneaking up on you. Big time. I've also noticed that I don't get that many wandering hordes. A lot less wandering hordes now. You don't have constant wandering hordes attacking you all the time. Which is what would happen before. Alright, so we got this. Let's do some spikes. And I'm just going to use the wood spikes, and I'm literally going to use all of it. All of it, and just let it run. Like that. Probably not that much. That's probably too much. Let's go ahead and do 400. 400. Now it's going to take 30 minutes. So we're going to let that run. And that's what that wood is for. All right. And I'm going to go down here to the kill box. We still got a little bit of time to do our thing. So we're going to go ahead and just clear this some more to put down some spikes later on. Again, welcome everybody. Welcome. Come on in. Feel free to say hi in the chat. People might actually say hi back to you. I know it's crazy. I know it's a crazy thought. Try it right now. Go ahead and say hi. Watch. Somebody will actually say hi back to you. Even me. Even me. There you go. Copper, what's up? Redfin coming in saying hi. Everybody say hi in the chat. Hey-oh, says Nishki. Nishki. Boom, there we go. Dragon saying hi in there. Look at all the people saying hello to you peeps. People actually say hi in the chat. Now, lots of people, what they do is they're eating or they're watching the stream or they're just listening to the stream while they're doing other stuff, which is typically why...
horde near the base.
I just talked about how there's not as many hordes, and then, of course, horde by the base. All right, where are they at? North side of the base, south side?
Southeast by the trader.
Oh, cool. Let's get some XP. Daytime now. Yeah, there they are. Let's get them. Let's get that XP. It's daytime, they don't run, so we just run over here and gank them and get the XP. And I've also got my headshot perk now. Of course, I'm going to do more damage to their noggin. If I can actually hit their noggin. Dang. Guy's moving just when I'm shooting. Oh, he's already dead. He's already dead. Die if you're dead. Stop reliving. Be dead. Big Mama's house coming in. I have a tendency to hit everybody else more than I hit myself, more than I hit the mob. I don't know what it is. It's just like the angle I attack or something. I don't know. There we go. Woohoo! Level up. Another one over here in the southwest. Get a ganker. Gank. Oh, to the noggin. Get her while she's down. Now, you can actually really take a lot of these mobs out just with a club. Especially during the day. You can totally wipe them out. Good call. Good call. Alright, so we got that going. I forgot what I was doing now. Making spikes and clearing by the kill box. You might notice that it gets real rainy and whatnot over there. That's because that's that particular area is like a burnt area. So if I go into that burnt area, it's going to do that. The second that we can get into the trader, we're going to get that going. Just going to keep moving this back. Away from our edge. All right, nice and clean that way. And then we'll take a look there, looking good. Lots of room for spikes.
I found a workbench a couple of buildings up from our base to the west. I shared it on the map.
All right, awesome. Awesome. Yeah, we'll go. I'm going to queue up probably these spikes that are on me over there in a moment. I'm just kind of waiting for the... I'm clearing around the outside of the base, and then I'm waiting for the trader here so we can keep that stuff going. And derpy. So the cool thing is you can go use a workbench. If you find a workbench, you can just put a bunch of spikes in there and just let them run and run and run and run. And then come back for them later when you want to put them down. Again, we're not even under that big of a pressure right now on day 5. We're on pressure if we want to use cement, but we're not that big a pressure for resources because we are just absolutely crushing it. Look at that, nice, nice. Liking it. So far. Now again, we have tried cobblestone. Cobblestone on day 7 does not work. It does not work. In the past, it would be just fine. Even if we double layered it or we triple layered it, they got through that cobblestone like it was nothing. Like it was nothing. Oh, I can turn this down because it's going to be loud. It's got to be loud.
Trader Joel's is now open.
I turned that way down, too. That was way, way down. All right. Let's keep her going. Keep her going real time. Now we come over here. Look at that. Yes, nice. So we got that done. Actually wanted to get the cement from over here. Oh, ran out of fuel. That is a bummer. That is a bummer. But that's okay. You know, life happens. Let's just put a bunch in there. Bunch in there. All right. Keep that fuel going. Oh, it did melt a whole bunch of it down. Nice. Cement. 535. All right. Looking good. Looking good. We're going to concrete mix. 534. Oh, perfect. Perfect. We can come back for the rest of that later. We're going to go ahead and put our crushed sand in here. We're out of stone. So we definitely need more stone. See, the thing about cement is it takes a lot of stone. So you're just constantly spending your time. If you're trying to do this early on, you're spending your time, a lot of it. Another boom headshot. Spending a lot of time collecting that stone to keep it going. And let's see, anything else? We got our spikes going. Let's go ahead and do that workbench. Let's do the workbench. All right, so he said he shared it, so we're going to go ahead and save that waypoint and find it. Workshop. Show on map. Okay, way over there. Way over there. All right, we're on it. We're on it. So we'll go over there and we'll queue up a ton of spikes. And just let it keep on running, and then we'll come back probably about day 6. And then just collect all those spikes and start to put the spikes down. And of course, we also need to make an entrance. We need to upgrade that. Oh, I forgot to get the cement too. I'll get the cement when I come back. We'll get, or did I get the cement? Nope, I didn't. All right, concrete mix actually is what I need to get. But we'll get that when we get back. Let's go. Heyo! What's up? All the wanderers on my side. Going well on my side. Overslept a bit. There we go. Knocking over the cobblestone like they're Legos. Yeah, they, we tried it in the new Alpha 17, our normal kill box we do. They walked all over that. They walked all over it. We tried it several ways, too. I don't trust that there's not anybody in here. Let's see, workbench. Where are you hiding, Mr. Workbench? Right there. All right. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and stop the spikes on me. Boom. And then I'm going to go ahead and queue up spikes over here. And then we just let it run. And then it can run for as long as we want it to run. Let's see, 460. Let's just do another 300 and see how that is. All right. Again, now they'll just let it run for 20 minutes while I'm off doing something else. Well, see, there's always somebody sneaky. Come on, sneaky. Get some XP for my peeps. Again, I got the boom headshot, so I do more damage to their head, so it doesn't take as much. And of course, you know, you put better arrows and whatnot in there. That helps as well. All right. Let's head back. A little destroyed area here. Yeah. We'll find a mine. Just, there's a mined area over there. You could run into mines over there. You gotta watch out. You gotta watch out. Better not cry. Because Kismet's gonna tell you why. Don't step on landmines for Christmas. There we go. But yeah, if you can't go straight to concrete, I would go to iron instead. Though you can use cobblestone in the beginning, but there's so much time in making cobblestone, that kind of uptime that it takes to make cobblestone, and then put the cobblestone down, and then upgrade the cobblestone, that it's really not worth your time. It's really much better to find a trader that has a forge, and then start melting down that concrete, And, of course, melting down some forged iron so you can get better tools and use those better tools and repair those better tools with that forged iron. And, of course, just constantly keep it going. Like, look, that's got 22 minutes left. That's got plenty of time. Plenty of time to go. This is going to melt down forever. Plenty of concrete there. And this is kind of cycle we go into at the very beginning. Again, more stone. Let's go ahead and just put the cement mix up here. Lots of concrete there. And I've got my hammer. I've got a hammer. It's out of this world. And we're going to go upgrade. Speaking of iron tools, I should have got me, if there were some of the iron tools in there for collecting. Should have got that going on. Now, everybody else is out and about doing whatever they need to do, right? Going through and exploring buildings, finding stuff. There we go. Going to get those at 5,000. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Okay. Now, we got that going. Now, what we need to do is we need to use our mixer here. Let that start drying. We need to use our mixer to start using our bars. Now, the reason why you want to use the bars again is so that you can be able to shoot through the cement on the other side. Now, if you have enough time, which I seriously doubt we have enough time, you can also double layer those bars and double layer your cement as well, which works pretty great. Works pretty great. All right, wet concrete pole. That's what we want. There's 28. We need to make a lot more than 28 of them. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and stop this. We're going to go ahead and mix all the poles. And then we're going to go ahead and do that. We're going to probably need about 50 of those. And then we'll put those down. And then we'll come back later. 2 more there. Let's just go ahead and stop this. We'll come back later and get the cement to fill in the top area, right? So let's go ahead and just put one of these poles down so you get an idea of what I'm talking about. See, when I'm in there, I keep the doors closed. When I'm not in there, then I just leave it open. Because there ain't nobody in there. There ain't nobody in there but me at this point. Now, of course, the one you want to be the strongest is the middle one. So eventually we'll also upgrade all these concrete poles as well. But basically you want to go in and rotate it. Like that on the outside. Boom. Now that actually acts as a full block. They have to go through that block. Boom. That's 1250 right now. And then when it finishes, then it will be whatever it is, 2500. And then we'll upgrade it, and then it will go to 5000. So same thing with this block over here. It's 1500, and then you upgrade it, and so on. So kind of weird. That's 1500. That's 2500. That math doesn't seem to work out. 15. Oh, it's 1500. Then these were frames. That's right. These were frames, and these are blocks. So again, eventually we'll have to upgrade all these blocks here as well. These ones are already upgraded. They're already 5000. So as you can see, just for this little bunker like this in cement is a lot of work. That's a lot of time spent at the beginning of the game. Oh, give me a cough drop. That's a tough little ledge. It is, isn't it? Tough little ledge action. All right, I gotta have a cough drop because my throat's kicking in. How we looking in on time here? Yeah, I don't think we're gonna get to Horde Night tonight, but we're gonna let that run. And probably pick this up tomorrow. Pick this up tomorrow. What we might do, we might move Warframe till tomorrow. That's what we'll do. Move Warframe till tomorrow, and we'll just try to finish up as much as our base today. So we'll just keep going. We'll keep going here for about another hour and a half. And see how much we can get done of this. Let's do that. Let's do that instead, because we got to get a bunch of stone. Gotta find me some stone. Oh, wait. I'm just running in circles now, because I go, oh, wait, I'll do this. No, wait, I gotta do that thing. I gotta do this thing, that thing, the other thing. Back and forth, back and forth. I'm gonna go back and see if we got any iron tools I can use. some iron tools that I can use and then just repair because I've made a whole bunch of forged iron to repair those tools. Oh, look at this. We're getting a farm going out here in the front. Nice. Nice. Noisy noise. Blowing it up. Rebel Freelancer coming in with the explosion in the stream. Thank you so much for that, host. Appreciate it big time. Welcome, everybody. Welcome. Come on in. My name is Kismet. They currently dressed up as Kiz Kringle. Giving away tons of loot here on the stream. Giving away Fallout 76, 7 Days to Die. You can win this game right here. And a whole bunch of other epic loot as well. I play a lot of various different games. I play, of course, survival games. We play RPG games, space games, fantasy games. If you like explosions, like killing zombies, and, of course, building and all that kind of fun stuff, you're in the right spot. So thanks for coming over. How you doing, Rebel Freelancer? How was your stream? What were you up to? Oh, playing some Fallout 4. One of my favorite games of all time. Oh, man. 2,500 hours live here on stream in Fallout 4. I played through 6 times. And a lot of fun. Incredibly great game. Especially the building aspect. I like. It may not be your cup of tea, but I like it. I don't know. Depends on, you can be, everybody can be in what they like, right? That's the great thing about games. You can play it however you want. Very, very cool. It was wonderful. I love that game. Yeah, it is so fun. It is incredibly fun. There we go. We put all our arrows in there. Now, again, I'm just kind of micromanaging everything that is in here. Now, see how I've got this built up? I don't really need to sort this right now. Only the stuff that I really would like take to the forge and whatnot. As a quartermaster, I don't really need to go in and organize all this stuff until it starts to take over. Until it gets too far, right? I'm gonna go ahead and actually swap out with that thing there. Let's see. Let's go ahead and grab a fire axe. We're gonna go ahead and upgrade to some iron tools that my peeps have found. So we got the shovel there. Very nice. And now I'm the collector. I go and I collect a lot of stuff for the group, as well as a quartermaster. Sometimes I make tools and whatnot. That's what I like to do, and that's the kind of role that I like to play. Let's see. I'm not going to be doing anything there. What I really need is I need a pickaxe. That's what I need. Let me see if my crew has one. Anybody happen to have a pickaxe they're not using? I can collect a ton of stone.
No, sorry.
All right. If you happen to run across one, anybody, let me know. I'll come back and grab it. All right. So I don't have a pickaxe, so I got to still keep using my little stone axe here until we find one. But we've got a bunch of other resources we can grab and utilize. And so we're going to go look for some more boulders. Again, our forge should be running. Let's just double check. Let's just make sure that our forges are running and everything. Now, normally in the Alpha 16 and all the alphas before, I've had thousands of hours here in 7 Days to Die. Normally, I don't use the forges at the trader at all. Never use these, ever. But in Alpha 17, it kind of forces you to do that because you have to be fairly high level, level 20, to even do forges. So in the beginning of the game, this is very, very vital that you spend enough time in here doing all this stuff, right? Micromanaging all your stuff. We can make forged iron in here. And you can see I'm just stacking stuff here in the output that eventually we'll put into there and, of course, melt down and make bullet tips and glasses and, of course, more forged iron and eventually steel. But we're not level 20 yet, so we can't really do any of that. So right now we're collecting cement. Actually, I probably pull some of that stone back out of there. And then we're also converting it over here because we got a cement mixer. We want to make sure that we keep this constantly going. You never want this to stop running. This should run all the time, 24/7, or you'll never make it in time. You'll never make it in time. So we'll go ahead and let that run. And now we got some poles we can run out here and put down. And we're putting down a Horde Night, what's known as a Kismet Killbox. So let's make a square. Then we fill it in with cement on the bottom. And then on the mid-level, we'll put cement bars. So it will still block them, but we can shoot, right? Shoot through there. And we'll put those bars on the outside. on the outside. So feel free to say hello, everybody. Feel free to hang out, hit that follow button. I do appreciate you all being here tonight. All being here tonight, big time. Good night, Rebel. Much love. Good night. Have a great night, man. Good night. Let's see. Thank you for the shout out. There you go. Yeah, go show him some love. Go Rebel. Show Rebel Freelancer some love, everybody. You play on Xbox. I play. You talking about Fallout 76? On Fallout 76, I play on all 3 platforms. That's how hardcore of a Fallout fan I am. I play on PC, Xbox, and PS4. I bought an Xbox specifically to play it on there, so I can play with you guys. That's the whole point of a multiplayer game, is to play with other peeps. I think. I don't know. That's just my kind of weird random thought that, you know, if you're going to play multiplayer games online, you'd want to actually play with other people. But that's just me. You play however you want. It's your game. It's your money. You spent it. Play it however you want. There you go. Now, the whole reason why I really like this 7 Days to Die game is so I can play actually with other people. I don't typically play this solo. I will not sit here and play just, you know, by myself, typically here in 7 Days to Die. I think the real magic of it is the multiplayer. Working together. There we go. Look at that. We got that half line. Again, you want to leave this open and fill that in at the end. And we can also build a little bit of a ramp here. So my peeps can get up there. Now, again, when you're running from your base, you usually want to put your ramp from your base itself. Of course, they can leap now, so watch out for that. Watch out. And I want this to be at least 4 high up, right? So we'll be up there. If we run out of time, we're just going to fill it in with wood. Do whatever we need to do. But here we go. We can just go to create a little jump ramp for your people to get up here during Horde Night. Or, of course, you want to do an offset ramp as well. And usually you want it to be at least 3 back. Something like this. Get to work. There we go. You want it to be at least 3 back. Like so. Airdrop. And then we can go ahead and make it a little bit wider. Right, and later on you can add like a drawbridge and all sorts of cool stuff. Like that. You don't have to actually build it out like this. You don't have to build it so it's square. But it does help the integrity of your jump ramp to have that. Now, you can also, by the way, you don't have to have it just like this. You can actually do a wedge or a ramp. Do a ramp here. Let's do about, let's say 20 of those. You can put some ramps in so your people don't have to jump. Right? It is kind of annoying sometimes on Horde Night to be jumping. Some people have jump disabilities. And I'm not talking about any of my mods directly. Let's see if she's listening. Let's see if she's listening. I'm in trouble already.
Hey,
Ah, busted! Busted!
I'm listening.
So there we go. Now, oh, one of the things I forgot to make up for is the fact that it's actually going to be 4 high. So it's going to be up to there. Going to be up to there. All right, so we got to kind of move this back a little bit. Let's move that back. So we just try to make it easy on our peeps. Don't make it difficult on your peeps. Make it as easy as possible for your peeps. All right, there we go. And we'll back this up. Again, you don't have to make it this solid. You can just make it less. Actually, I think I'm going to take this outer edge off. There we go. And just
Airdrop drop right next to me.
just make it as easy as possible on your peeps. It's the same thing when I'm doing sorting or anything else. I try to make it as easy for them to get in there, get the loot they need, and all of that. Just make it nice and easy on them. Now, they can still cross this, by the way. Always keep that in mind, that they can still... Some of them can leap all the way over. Some of them can leap from the ground all the way on top of your base. So watch out. I've had them leap 5-6 spaces before. Very, very scary in Alpha 17. So be aware of that. Be aware that that's going to be very, very scary. And there we go. So we got our kind of start ramp. We can fill that in later. We can make it out of concrete. We can do all that. I would not waste concrete on that this early. I would absolutely not waste it. And we still need about another 50 We definitely need a lot of resources so that we can keep this going over nighttime. If you guys got any stone or any other resources to bring in, bring them on my way over here so I can keep this going overnight. All right. We're going to make some more poles. We're going to make 12. We're going to stop this. And do that. There we go. All right. This way we can put those poles down. How are we looking over here? Constantly want to be micromanaging this. Always want it to be running. Let's go ahead and do that. 692. Wow. That's definitely going to be going all night long. Let's make sure that we have enough fuel in there, though. Plenty of fuel to make that run all night long. All night long. And the same thing here. We've got lots of cement now. So we just need lots and lots of stone. Yeah, still need heavy amount of stone. Definitely need a lot of stone to
Got
bring it
some
in.
zombies and a screamer to the southeast.
Woohoo! Free XP. Let's get 'em.
Have fun. Amazing.
You're not coming, Gwen?
I'm hitting a safe.
He's not dead, Newsgeek. Look out. He acts like he falls down and dies, but then he's still not dead. Alpha 17, they're real sneaky in that way. See, when he makes that noise, now he's dead. Alright, so every now and again you'll see me stop to get XP for my crew. Yeah, see, I can two-shot people now. I got the double into headshot. Where was the screamer at? Oh, along the outside. There you go.
Yeah, there she is. Or is that just a regular one?
Oh, that's just a regular one. They did. I love how you can pick up the arrows, though. It's one of my favorite parts of the new thing is you get your arrows back.
Yeah.
I was, I think it was yesterday or the before, I was using one arrow and I would shoot it, hit the person with the arrow, and I'd get the arrow back, and then I'd shoot him with it again, and just using that one arrow over and over again because I only had one arrow. That's a fun way of doing it. Just keep shooting him with that one arrow. Lots and lots of fun. How's it going? Going awesome. It's my pleasure. He raided me once and finally got the permission to raid outside my team so I could return the love. Well, thank you, Rebel Freelancer. I appreciate it. Big time. This old gal needs some rest. Have a wonderful stream. You too, Rebel. You have a great night. Thanks for coming in, bringing your community into my stream. I greatly appreciate you guys being here. Feel free to come in, settle in. We have lots of fun up in here. We have lots of fun. We get into all sorts of trouble. Of course, I got my crew backing me up. We're going to be building tons of stuff over here as well. There we go. Boom. Oh, look at that. Nice. Got all that queued up at once. All right, more crushed sand up in here. And I say we make some more crushed sand just in case that stuff runs out. All right, there we go. That is a lock. That's going to be running. That's going to be running for a while. That's like 30, 40 minutes that's going to be running. Now, that frees us up to do something else, right? To go out and get into some trouble. Let's see. What else we need? We need some more stone. So we need to find our little stone blocks. I think we've cleared most of the stone here. Eventually, we'll build a mine and mine it that way. But I find these little boulders here to be the fastest way to get stone at the very beginning. Later on, it's tougher. Oh, I should have went and got some water. All right, it's always something. I'm always forgetting something. Forgetting food and water, and I'll get way out there. But now I know where it's at, though. Actually, I should probably tag it. Tag it right there. Oh. I always get way out there, and then I realize that I forgot food, I forgot water, whatever it is. Now, later on, we get vehicles. Now, we've gotten up to the point where we've gotten the bicycle. You can ride the bicycle, the scooter, the chopper. You can get the motorcycle, as well as we've gotten the truck. We have not got the helicopter yet, but we reset our server every time there's a new patch. So, sometimes a little tough to get to that point. Little tough to get there, but that's okay. That's okay, Rooney. Let's do it. And I came back for food and water. That's what it is. Food and water. All right, let's get ourselves a little bit of thing there. Let's have some chili. Again, you don't want to hang out in the box too long. You want to grab it, put it on you, for people who are getting up into that box. Oops, already had 100 food. Already had 100 food. Bam. Water is 20. I'm just going to use 2 of them. See, the reason why I do that is just so I can get it going, and then I can move on to something else. Oh, I'll put that in there. That's why I can just move on to something else and then do it. But I have a tendency to just use too much food, too much water. Very bad. Very, very bad. Let's see, we got some more bacon. Take that with us. We'll have a little bit of water, a little bit of bacon and eggs. And get back to whaling on some rock. Let's rock this rock. Let's go. Let's get it done. At that point, you might as well grab an arrow in your hand and just use it to stab like a dagger. I know, huh? Right? A little Legolas action. Legolas action there. Booyah. Weird, the sound went down. It's softer when you're crouching. I never even noticed that. I think they fixed that recently. The sound's actually quieter when you're crouching. Interesting. Let's just keep wailing on stuff. Bacon eggs at the main meal? Dang, this apocalypse isn't so bad. I know, huh? Having bacon at every meal. I'm sure that won't end up badly. I'm sure it won't go horribly wrong. A little lag there or something. We're gonna get tons and tons of this. We're gonna get tons of it. Then we can just let this run for days. See, the more of this you can get done and queued up, then the more of other stuff that you can do, right? So if you collect a ton of stuff, get it queued up, it's going to go for 3-4 hours, which is going to be a couple days. If that's running for 3 hours, that's 3 days, typically, in real life time, if you got it set to default. So you can just let that run, and then you just go off and you're doing other stuff, right? You can be collecting materials. You can be, of course, looting out all of the houses and whatnot. That's what I like to do early on. Early on, I like to get a massive amount of resources and just queue it, because then it's running the whole time while you're playing, right? Since day one. Since day one, minute one, you're just queued, and if everybody's working together toward that same goal, then you just dominate. You just dominate the game. But it's still not easy, though. It's still not easy, and it does take a lot of time and effort to run around and pick all this stuff up and keep it going, so... It's a lot of fun also to go into the POIs and explore and do all of that, which usually I do a lot of that stuff after day 7. After we've got our base established. I heard a snake. After you hit day 7, then you've got your base established. You got everything established. You can go out and start collecting loot. And doing all of that. I like to kind of mix up my gameplay. I'll do this stuff in the beginning. I'll do building, and then I'll go around and collect stuff. I'll help get stuff for everybody to get vehicles, things like that. I like to mix it up. So you don't want to just do the same thing. You don't want to do this for 12 hours, right? You want to wail on boulders for 12 hours. You drive yourself crazy. You drive yourself completely and utterly crazy. Crazy. Oh, there's a big boulder. There's a big boulder. Now, the smart thing to do is to get up on the boulder. needs repair. Is to get up on the boulder and just sit up here. And if something comes along, you'll hopefully see it or hear it or both. So we're going to go ahead and take all this down. See as much as this we can get. Much as this as we can get going. And we're going to do it right before nighttime. And then, of course, we'll go in there and just make sure that we've got enough stone and stuff queued up. I found that the crafting times are kind of wonky, too, here in Alpha 17. I think they probably fixed it a bit better now in this patch. But in the last patch, sometimes I would queue up cement, and it would be like that it was going to take like 5 minutes, and then I'd come back, and it would be like 30 minutes. Or I'd queue it up for 30 minutes, and I'd come back, and it'd be done in like 10 minutes. I don't know. The crafting numbers there was a little wonky. But that's just me. I feel like I got a point. I do got a point. I got a point. Where do I want to spend it? Again, what level am I at now? 16. So 4 more. I could probably get away with 1 more somewhere. I don't think I have the ability to put one anywhere where I want it to be. Headshot, shotgun, deadeye, faster aiming with rifles, archery, faster aiming with bows. Let's go with bows, so we're faster on doing our bow. That'll help out on Horde Night later on. Let's do it. And then we got to save the rest of our points until level 20. And after we get this going, probably on day 6 here, we're going to need to do a bunch of spikes. But also we'll try to level up a bit to get our forges and everything going at some point. Now tomorrow we're going to be doing Valnor Rock. We're going to do a special event here on the stream, playing that. It'll be pretty fun. So make sure to tune in for that. That's a sponsored event by Nitrato, my awesome server host peeps. I do appreciate them thinking of me. Appreciate them thinking of me for that event. So we're going to have our own private server. We're going to all launch together. We're going to see what the game is all about. It's one of those games I've been kind of keeping my eye on. It's a survival game, kind of much like Ark and whatnot. Ooh, I'm level 17. Much like Ark and whatnot. Very, very fun game from what I see. So definitely come back for that. 11:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Now, I'm not going anywhere right now. We got plenty of time. Plenty of time. We're going to be constantly collecting here and building up our epic loot. Epic loot action. Bam. Lots of collecting. I'm going to turn this boulder into rubble. I think that's my character making that noise. My character's breathing or something. Now, when you're crouched, it does have a stealth field right here. So you can be fairly stealth while you're doing this. Though they still have a tendency to sneak up on you. So just be ready for it. I do like how the sound is reduced when you're crouched. That's cool. Because this way you can hear other sounds over the top of those sounds. So you can hear like mobs sneaking up on you a little bit better. I like that a lot. Let's keep wailing on this rock. There's going to be a lot of stone. I have a massive amount of stone after this. And it might be enough, or it might not. We'll find out. We'll find out. And also we can go check in on our spikes as well. To see if our spikes are done. Yeah, I hear another zombie somewhere.
Howdy, guys.
Howdy.
Hey, how goes it?
Yeah, this is Rilvis. I can play with you for a little while if it's okay.
Yeah, come on in. We're just collecting resources, getting prepped for day 7. Go ahead and hit up, I forget who I gave the password to. I think Nushki's got it.
I'll send it to him.
Always
Do you
welcome.
need the server information?
No, I got the server information. I'm just ready to put in the password.
Okay.
Bam. Lots of stone hitting. This is pretty exciting stuff, I know. Hang in there. We'll get to that exciting stuff later on. We'll get to the more exciting stuff right now, but I'm converting this boulder into a pebble. It's almost time for the thing to close, too, so I gotta have enough time to run all the way over there and then put this in the forges, so we'll probably get as far as we can here before it hits about 1900, and then we'll make a break for it. Actually, it just dawned on me. Did I put another point in intellect? Maybe we need another axe, better stone axe. Let's make one and find out. Let's see if it makes it a 2 or it makes it a 3. I forget where the break is on making the next one. So everybody says still a 2. All right, still a 2. Let's go ahead and scrap it. Scrap it. And let's give them the proper welcome, ally, and invite. Invited you to party. All right, let's keep on collecting.
Shoot me invite.
Already did. You refused my friend request, man. I feel sad. Try to get. You don't want to be my friend. Oh, there's 1900. All right. Need like a cutoff time. Because you got to travel. I got to travel all the way back. There's some more boulders there. I got to travel all the way back. And then, of course, put it in the forge as well. So, make sure to calculate travel time. There he is. By the way, don't forget your bedroll. There's actually, I think, a bedroll actually in one of those boxes in there. I think in the med box or something. Running all the way back. I think we're going to make it in time. We got this. We got this right here. All right, how we looking? Oh, we're getting low stone there. See, oh my gosh, I just got 2,000. All right, I think we'll be fine. I think we'll be fine there. Bam, another 413, 400 here. Nice, nice. Let's go over here. Let's queue up just an insane amount of this. Boom, 408. And then let's go ahead and do some more crushed sand. How much can we do? 238. And, How many poles can we do? 31. Do I need 31? See, I've already got about halfway, so let's do 15 on top of that. There we go. Now we got crazy tons of stuff queued up. And I actually want to stop all this real quick, because I want to do the poles first. So I've got 12. I probably need about 20 more, let's say. And then I want to do concrete mix, so let's do all those together. And then some more crushed sand, and we'll just do... Oh, why can't... Oh,
I think I'm going to have to call it a night.
All right, have a great night.
Have a good night.
There we go.
Good night.
Night.
Let that run. We got that going. Again, double check the forge. Forge is massively queued. More cement. Alright, put cement up here. And no more stone. So I just used all that stone, just like that. Boom, stone gone. All that 2,000 stone I just collected, totally gone just that quick. But, of course, it's going to be running for a real long time. So that is pretty awesome. Pretty awesome. So we got that done. We're going to go ahead and build out a little bit more of the kill box here. Get that going on. Up in here. Now, again, I don't think we're going to get to Horde Night tonight. I don't think we're going to have enough time. But we're going to be getting close. Getting close, Rooney. Let's rotate the rest of these. Oh, wow. Actually, that's about it. That's about it. Hold on. That's about it. So probably you want to make a few extras, though, so that you can make a few extras so that you can repair them or put them back down if you need to. Of course, you can always use blocks, too, and put down blocks to protect as well. But I feel like we don't need that many poles, so we're going to go ahead and turn the poles off. Right here, we got 11. That's good enough. And then, of course, that allows us to do build more stuff with our concrete mix. And we'll let that roll. Let that roll. Now, we also need to upgrade all of our other stuff. So that's the next tier as well. But I would probably wait to upgrade the bottom until you've made sure you've upgraded the middle. Right? Because you want to upgrade these middle ones here as well. See, like these right here? I would upgrade these ones first before upgrading the bottom ones. Because they got to get through the middle ones. They have to get through the middle ones to get to you. So you want to definitely go around and get this going on as well. Now, by the way, I could actually take these supports out. You're like, well, Kismet, how come you can take those supports out, bro? Because these are actually count as a block, so you don't actually need those supports in the corners anymore. So a little heads up for you. I know it's floating, but eventually I will do something like this. You really want to be picky about it. Oh. There we go. You need to put it on the outside like that so it looks like it's holding it up. Really, it's just obstructing you. So I would do something more like that. Right? Just something like that so that it's still acts as a block. That acts as a complete block. So if they break this block, they still have to get through this block and that block to get wherever they're going. So it does act as a secondary block. So good to know. Good to know. And again, we'll get to filling in all this other stuff later. But always work on the most important stuff first. That's what I always do, just in case I run out of time or resources or both. And right now, we're just absolutely crushing it in the very beginning. And I think you could probably even do this, even with just 1 or 2 people. You could probably get to concrete very early on if you went straight to it. Straight to it. Your big problem would be food and water. Because if you're busy doing all of this, then you're not doing food and water, you're not doing collecting, you're not collecting all the other materials if you are doing this solo. So you got to definitely watch out for that. So let's go ahead and also fill in our block here now. Go ahead and just block this off now. We have this extra pole here. I'll just let that dry. All right, there we go. Nice, nice. And let's go ahead and just put our side poles in. Again, it doesn't really matter where you put this pole. But, you know, you just kind of do something like that on the outside as well. Doesn't really matter, but at least you can see around the corners. And if that affects your ADHD, well, then there you go. Just think we've got some center supports in the middle holding all that up. There you go. Whatever floats your boat, peeps. Whatever helps you out. Big time. All right. And we got our ramp in here now. And we need to fill in all of the rest of our rebars. So we definitely need to make some more rebar frames. So let's see how much time we got. Do we got enough time to run back? Probably not, but we're going to give it a try. Let's queue up some rebar frames, too, while we're thinking about it. Another 100 or so I don't forget again. So if it does finish our main stuff... Oh, let me turn the sound down. Because he's going to say it's going to close here in a second. Oh! Missed it! I tried! I tried, everybody! That's okay. It's going to be running for a while. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. All right. We're going to run back. It's going to be nighttime. We're going to do some sorting and go from there. Now, you can go out and collect at nighttime. A lot of my members do. They'll go collect like crazy. Collect a ton of stuff. There we go. All right, what do we got? Some good stuff in there. There's where all of it is. All right. And let's just start with the easy stuff. Start with the easy stuff. Let's go ahead and put all the ammo away. Sledgehammers. Okay, now we're getting full here. See? Now the thing is full. Now the second it gets to full, that's when you need another chest. So we're going to go ahead and switch maybe a chest over on this side. And we'll go ahead and make a storage chest. We'll craft that. You're like, Kesby, you're going to run out of space. That's okay. We'll go ahead and just put this stuff up here for right now. And do this action right over here. Let's say right there. And then we'll get our nails. Make some more signs. Yeah, actually, I'll make about 5 of them so I don't have to keep coming back. We'll try to remember to unlock this. Very important. That's the thing I usually forget is unlocking it. And this is going to be tools. Tools and clothing. Here we go. Tools and clothing now going on that side. So let's go ahead and kind of clean house. And get our tools and clothing out of here. Let's see. If we got a compound bow, then we don't really need these kind of bows. But we'll do what we got to do. We'll go ahead and take that out of there. Sort this a little bit. All of our clothing now over here. Let's see. What other tools do we got? Really, a sledgehammer is a tool, but I'm going to go ahead and just put it in with weapons. And all the rest of that stuff is weapons. All right. Weapons, 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 weapons. Now we can put all that in there. Take this out for tools. This is tools. That's other stuff. Tools, 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 tools. Making a new toolbox because we run out of space in our weapon box. And it's kind of on the other side of where the weapons box is. Also putting all of the clothing in there as well. All right, tools, 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 tools. Over there. Now this is really not a tool you want to put up in that tool thing. You want to put that with your kind of base building stuff, which is where I put that tool. See, I put the wire tool and the paintbrush with your kind of base building. Makes it a lot easier to micromanage. All right. We probably put our batteries back now that we're cleared all that other stuff out. Let's put our batteries back over here. We can find those nice and easy. Sort all of that. All right, and then these forged steel and whatnot is going to be over here with tools. Repair kit should be with weapons. Right over here. What else we got? What else we got? Schematic. Right there. And we got spikes, which we'll use later. This is building, building, building. Cooking pot. Over here. More random schematic ones. Another car battery. You want to keep your bar full, too, so the stuff doesn't drop down in your bar. That can get real annoying really, really quick. Wow, look at all those nails. Lots of nails. Arrowheads is for crafting. Steel arrows. Feathers for making arrows. All this other stuff we're going to take back to the forge. And let's see what else we got. Booyah. Booyah. Let's just scrap this stuff on us. Even though it's worth less when you scrap it on yourself than if you just stick it in the forge. Cans are going to start to scrap. What else? We scrap this tin thing. Oh, there's no room in my cube. No room in the cube. More tools. This is all weapons. Up in there. And the kind of miscellaneous crafting stuff. Again, that's why I put all this miscellaneous crafting stuff in one place. Because it's just so much easier to micromanage. If it's just in one place instead of being in 5 different boxes. There's nothing more annoying than going in and out, in and out, and in and out, and in and out of 15 boxes to get, okay, I get one thing here and one thing there and one thing over there. That gets really old really, really quick. All right. We got some meds there. What else we got? Let's see. Let's get the rest of what we got. They're doing a great job of collecting all the sweet loot and bringing it back. Which is helping us out. Oh. Oh, I hear somebody. Stop hitting my base. See, now I'm just trying to help out because when I hit him, he slows down, gives them an opportunity to hit him again. All right, I got one on the south side. See if there's anybody else behind the base out there. Let me know. All right. All right. So now also one of the things that I do as the person who's over here running the base.
Behind the base.
Oh, all right, on the way. Is I also listen to hear if anybody's attacking our base, right?
Oh, crap.
Oh yeah, whole bunch of them. Look out, Nurse Geek. No! You killed my Nurse Geek! No! Darn it! I was trying to save you.
That's okay.
By the way, these hammers in here, if you go into strength, these hammers are like OP. Like crazy OP. So if you're in trouble, make sure to use the hammer. I'll guard you as you come in. Put your bedroll down, I hope. They got our Nishki, everybody! How dare they touch our Nishki? Every zombie in the zone has to die now. Now they all gotta die. That was their first and last mistake. Was killing our Nishki. Alright, back to sorting. Let's see. Let's go ahead and scrap that now. Back up here. Crafting items. Crafting, crafting, crafting. Oh, we got a wheel. Nice. Ooh, somebody found a wheel. Nice job. Less acid we have to use. Less acid we have to use for our wheels eventually. We got our bicycles when we get to higher level. Right now. They've also kind of nerfed the leveling in here, by the way, because we were boss moding the leveling because there's so many of us working together. So they did nerf the your ability to level. But it's not that bad. I mean, it still feels pretty close to what it was before, especially if you're in group. It does encourage you a lot more to be in group. Oh, there's another level up, 18. Woohoo, 2 more level and we're gonna get forges. I think we should just myrtleize everybody on day 6. Go around and try to get those 2 levels. But we won't have enough time to run the forges anyway, so we'll just kill a bunch of stuff. Kill a bunch of stuff up in here. All right, we got bottles. What else we got? I think we got this cleared now. Again, see, I just try to micromanage that at nighttime. This way, when people come back, or if they're working on stuff, they can keep you know, the food and water and all that stuff running. What else? Leather. We got paint. The paint up in here. Now you can go in and make it look real nice right now, by the way. I can make this all look like stone and make it look all pretty and colorize it and do all that stuff. I typically don't spend my time doing that early game. My time is to make it so people live. So people survive Horde Night. We've tried it on a bridge before, too. We tried to actually go and put our defense on a bridge, and man, they annihilated that bridge. They absolutely destroyed it. Pretty scary, actually. So again, our forges are running over there. I run out of stuff to do, so I'm going to go ahead and run over here. And then go ahead and repair. Uh-oh, what do I not have? I don't have any stone. I don't have any stone to repair my stone to get some stone. A bird nest. Now, I remember there was a big stone over this way. Hopefully we don't run into a gaggle of bad guys. There's one. Oh, man. All right. Important thing, stay calm. Stay calm. Big guy.
Where's our drop box?
There's 4 of them up there. There's a sign underneath it say drop box.
Oh yeah, I see it. Thanks.
Got it.
By the way, if you're anywhere near me, there is at least one bear hunting me, so don't head this.
I don't know where you are. Okay, you're way over there. Okay, good. Scared me for a second. I'm sneaking out here at nighttime to get some stone, but I'm running into lots of bad guys. It's scary.
Is it a regular bear or a zombie bear?
Zombie.
Little too close for comfort there. They're guarding that stone. Oh, what a shot! Ah, where did you come from? Stop it. Be dead. See that? Little sneaky sneak come from nowhere. They spawn behind you. Ah, that sucks. Have some bacon. Have some bacon! Of course, I forgot my water again, like usual. Sneaky sneakers. Sneaky sneaks. I just want to sit here and wail on this rock. I want to rock. I want to hit on this rock. Needs repairs. What a surprise. What a surprise. Lots of rocks. So we'll just wail on this rock until it's time to go to the trader again. And we'll go see what we got. We probably got a ton of stuff. Ton of loot done. Now, it's going to be pretty tough to get the entire base built with cement and even double line it before day 7. But we'll try. Definitely should have brought some water. Should have brought some water to keep my stamina up. We'll just do what we can do. Put my water back. Nerp. The freaky color change. Freaky. Freaky deaky. Again, see when I'm here collecting my Santa. It's going to keep going up on my health. When I'm just standing around doing nothing or collecting, it brings it up. HC. What's that mean? I don't know what that means. Too many acronyms. Too many acronyms in the world. Wailing on the stuff. Who is that? Hey, Monterey Pat, wouldn't happen to have some water, would you?
Yeah.
Oh, somebody on you. Ganked. Appreciate it. All right, that's why you got a crew. See, they're backing you up. Backing you up. Get up there. Just collecting stone. Collecting stone. Need some water. Up on my little perch. That's a little bit better. There we go. Now we got it going on. Oh, Merry Christmas. Well, Merry Christmas to you as well. Happy holidays. Thanks for being here again. They call me Kiss Kringle during this time of the year because I give away epic stuff here on stream. I do give away stuff randomly during the holidays. You can win 7 Days to Die. You can win Fallout 76. You can win all sorts of cool stuff up here. And Kismet loot drops, all sorts of fun stuff during the holidays, if I remember. Sometimes I forget. Sometimes I forget or I get distracted. But to hang out, you never know. You never know what's going to happen. Let's see. All that's perfect. All that's good. We're almost 100% on both. There we go. Stop that. Hey, stop that. Get her again, just in case. All right, lots and lots of stone. Wailing on the stone. Let's see how we're looking. How we're looking. Looking good. Getting leveled up. Looking good. Now, it is daytime, but I don't really need to run over there yet because it doesn't open until 6. So we're just going to chill out, get as much stone as we can, keep our concrete going, and go from there. We can line that middle area and do the bottom area and just kind of one upgrade the top. I think we might be okay. Gonna be very, very close. Very, very close to day 7 to have that concrete in place and then put down all the spikes. So I'll probably have my crew help me out probably tomorrow. Put down the spikes and then we'll have Horde Night day 7. It'll be lots of fun. Lots and lots of fun. Massive tons of collecting. That's what we do up in here. Lots and lots of collecting. Well, that's weird. Not progressing. There we go. Getting lots of XP. That's for sure. Lots of XP up
Hey,
in here.
kids, do you still need a pick?
Yeah, you got one?
Yeah, I just found a level 1 steel pickaxe in the building I was just in.
Oh, really need an iron one, but I can use a steel one temporarily, and then we'll run out of steel. I don't like using steel on those early on. But yeah, if you got one, just run it in back to the base. I'll grab it in a bit. I'm about to run back to the forge here. By the time you run it to me at this point, it'll be too late.
Especially considering I'm overloaded, so I'm moving really slow.
Well, soon we'll have our forges, and then we can work toward getting our cars again. Can't wait for us all to be running around with Jeeps. That'd be cool. Imagine how much loot we can bring back for those Jeeps. 7 days, exactly, Bear. We're playing some 7 days. We play usually every night so far this week. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and then we're gonna do Valnor Rock. Normally we play 7 Days to Die earlier on Friday. But we're going to play Valnor Rock tomorrow, which is going to be a lot of fun for a bit. And then we're going to, of course, on Saturday and Sunday, we're going to play some more Fallout 76 PC. And then, of course, more 7 Days to Die. Lots and lots
Also
of
found
7
a
Days to
level
Die.
2 marksman rifle.
Oh, nice. That'll be good for Horde Night. Bam. Good for the Hordes nights. Wailing on some stuff. Oh, it's almost time. It's almost time for it to open. Boom. All right, good enough. Good enough. Back to the trader. I hate walking slow, so I'm always... You're going to see I'm always running, and then I run out of stamina. And then I wait for my stamina to come back up again, and then run again. That kind of thing. Trader is open. You finally got the server working, kids. I see. Last time I dropped in, the server had to be updated. Yeah, no, we actually got it working yesterday. We're actually on day 6 right now. So we had it working yesterday.
Okay,
We were playing
the
it for a
pick
while.
and the sand I had on me are in the first drop box.
All right, thanks. So yeah, we did have it working. We played it for a while, and then, of course, we're still at it. Cue that up. There we go. Look at that. We made all that cement overnight. 700 cement. Nice. And then we're going to go ahead and do our concrete mix. Oh, that's still going. That's still going from before. And we got lots of stone left, so let's put our stone up in here. How much actual concrete? We have 500 left. So 290. Let's go ahead and do another 250. Let's do 250 crushed sand. Actually, let's just do this. Let's do 500 and get that going, and then just do as much as we can do. There we go. That's even better. All right, we're gonna queue that up. We'll come back. We'll queue up a ton of concrete as well. So we're making tons of cement there. We're melting down tons of stuff here. Let's cut this in half and cut it in half again. So this will just constantly be running. Our time, we got plenty of that. We got plenty of this other stuff. Let's go ahead and... Oh, that's a full stack right there. Sweet! Full stack. Look at all this nice loot. Just stacked all in there. Booyah! Nice. And then over here, we're going to go ahead and make some more gunpowder. Let's see. Let's put one in. Then we can figure out how many we can make. 10 minutes worth. And then we'll go ahead and just keep stacking it until it's 10 minutes. And we'll put a couple extras in here. Later. That's just going to turn away, make lots and lots of gunpowder. Actually, I should probably take the gunpowder I have in there out of there. There we go. There we go. So we need to check on our spikes. Again, we got this all running. Let's just double check this one more time. That's got lots of time, lots of stone going. 30 minutes on that. This has got, just keep that going. That's got about another 2 minutes. We'll come back to that. That'll keep going on concrete. We'll queue up the rest of that concrete in a minute. We need to go check on our workbench. Way on the other side of town. See if our spikes are done. Our spikes should totally be done by now. There we go. What? Kevin's back on 7 Days to Die, like where we began. Good to see ya. Well, yeah, Neverall. Yes, way back in 7 Days to Die. I love this game. It's one of my favorite games of all time. I did play it for the streamer weekend. I was part of that, and they gave me a free shirt. Look at that. Pretty cool, huh? They actually gave me 2 free shirts. So I played it for the streamer weekend on the Alpha 17 release weekend just for streamers. And then, of course, we've been playing it ever since. Incredibly fun, by the way. Incredibly fun. If you've not tried Alpha 17, I strongly recommend. Remember, it isn't experimental, so expect stuff to be funky. Expect stuff to be funky chicken. Big time. When I leveled up again, I think I'm at 19. Yes. So close to that forges, but it's not gonna help us in time ahead Horde Night. Right, and we got some more wood here. I'm gonna actually go ahead and queue up some more spikes. How many can we do? 178. Let's do 80. Let's do it. Keep those running. I hear you guys somewhere. Stay down. Stay down, bro. All right. So we've got a massive amount of spikes. We've taken over the building at the very end. At the very end here, which is a book building that we're using to, of course, as our kind of main base to monitor all of our stuff and collect all of our stuff and drop it in there. And it's also connected to these other buildings here, too. So it's a really bad Horde Night base, but it is a really good kind of tippery base. You've got a farm going out here, which is pretty nice. And you can see we've kind of taken over a crack-a-book here. Or just a book place. Got it going on. Got it going on. So Dropbox number 1 is that pickaxe. I put that in there. Let's see. Anything better? Nice helmet we could turn into a thingy. Let's see. More stone. Iron. Nitrate. Wood. Let's see. Anything else? Let's start scrapping that. Just for the sake of time. Alright, anything else? Oh, my stomach is growling. Getting hungry. Getting hungry! Alright, lots of good stuff going on there. Lots of good stuff. Boom. Alright, as you can see, we're real close to the trader, so it makes it easy for me to go back and forth. Now, if you put your base right next to the trader, you have to listen to the trader, which is really, really loud. So you want to be... That's probably the perfect distance from the trader, so you don't have to listen to the loudness of the trader. But if it doesn't bother you, just turn your sound down and then just put it right next to the trader, because then you could utilize the trader to do a bunch of stuff, like what I'm doing right now. Alright, let's put the rest of this stuff in here. We got that stacked in there. Let's go ahead and do some more gunpowder. 6 more. That's going to take an additional 15 seconds, so let's go ahead and stack 2 more in there. That ought to cover it. And then back here, our sand should be done. Nice. And then we'll just cancel all of this and then queue it all at the same time. 943! 40 minutes! 40 minutes of running! Sweet! That is awesome. We got 596 on me right now. Wow, that is very, very good for day 6. For day 6, we are just crushing that cement. We're crushing it. I love funky chickens during Zombie Horde Night. You gotta love them funky chickens. You gotta love them. They're funky. How can you not love them? My wife's totally jealous of your shirt, Kismet. What can I say? What can I say? By the way, if you do want to win this game, by the way, hang out in the stream. Hang out in the stream. I am, they call me Kids Kringle during the holidays, while I'm wearing my Kids Kringle hat. I do give out this game. I've given away, I think, about 60 plus copies now of 7 Days to Die. One of my favorite games of all time. Incredibly fun, especially when you're playing with a crew. Of course, we do have our mega server that we play on. If you do want to play with us, well, hang out in the stream. Be awesome. And if you turn out to be an awesome community member, we will let you come on in by, of course, following our server rules. Now, they only have the server on when I'm playing, though eventually I will add a community server where you guys can just play all the time when the game is more stable. So I'm not resetting that server all the time. All right, we're upgrading our kill box here with our cement. And, of course, you get this middle row down, then you're good. You're good here at the beginning. As long as you can kill them faster than they can break through your cement. That's very handy to do that first. Kill them first. All right, so we got the outside edges going. Wait for that to upgrade. Now I go ahead and just start upgrading this bottom part. Like this. Worst comes to worst, you can put the wood up at the top. Right? Because the first 2 levels are the most important. Those are the levels that they're going to try to break through. And they're going to protect your peeps so they don't die on Horde Night. Again, if you got a crew together, you can do this just like I'm doing. And get your cement going early on if you find a nice trader close by that has both a forge and a cement mixer. So you want to go right to it. There we go. That'll all be nice and upgraded to 5,000 each. Nice. That upgraded also. That's all good. Double checking that I got all this. Yep. Okay, so now we got that done. Now what's the next thing we do? I would go to supports is the next thing I would do. Like right here. These supports right here. So we'll go ahead and start filling those in. And I could have used very skinny supports, by the way. I could have used a pole if I wanted to. Load bears the same. But I'm just going to go ahead and use these because these are going to instantly upgrade to 5,000. So I feel like they're much time-wise and resource-wise much better way to go. Because this will be our long-term kill box here, unless we decide to make another one somewhere else. Which we may. You never know. We may change our mind. It happens. Oh, someone wants to come over and test the kill box for me. Now, right now, I actually can't get out of the kill box because I don't have a ladder in there yet. Come over and test my kill box. Again, see, I can shoot him through there. Makes it nice and easy on Horde Night. And you can see we've removed all the obstructions that are nearby. The only thing that's going to be obstructing us here is our own ramp, but that's kind of a backup plan. Just in case somebody falls off or they break in and they get upstairs somehow. Very, very good to make sure you have that going. Ladder. Now, we're going to go ahead and make about 10 ladders. Now, the thing about ladders is they can jump up on your ladder now. You know how you normally, I know you guys. I know all of you. You went and you took out the bottom rung because zombies were so dumb that they would not climb it up, right? So you put it on the second one and you do this. That don't work anymore. They will jump up on that ladder and get up here. So you still need to put the trapdoor in up at the top, right? So don't forget about that. Don't forget about putting that trapdoor up there, and I would make it a nice solid trapdoor just in case they do actually break into your base. So watch out for that, party people. Watch out for that. All right, there we go. And let's go ahead and just kind of work on our cross beams. Right here, if we have any more left, we do. All right. We might have enough to do 4 levels. Yeah, we might have enough. By the time we're done, we might be able to do 4 levels up. That'd be awesome. Oh, I need to cue my rebar frames. That's what I needed to do. More rebar frames. I forgot. There we go. Bernard Bucks. I played with you in previous server. Oh, you did, Bear? I have terrible Terrible memory because I have sleep apnea and vertigo. So if I forget, just roll with it. Just roll with it. I was just talking to everybody in general, by the way, not just you anyway. There we go. All right, how many can we make? 100, perfect. We'll stop the cement here. Get those rebars going first. Then we'll go back to cement. There we go. We'll come back for those rebars in a minute. Again, always double checking, always micromanaging. Oh, nice. Nice, nice, nice. Again, see why it's doing something back there. I could be doing something over here. I don't stand there. Just run back and forth. Now, it really would have been nice if we had that double trader like we had before. We had a trader, and then we had a trader right across. So we had a workbench over here, and then over here we had all the other stuff. Chemistry station, everything. We had everything right in one spot. We had 2 traders, so of course you could trade with both those traders separately, right across from each other. That was pretty epic. But, you know, every time that they do an update, we do wipe the entire server. That is so that we can test it, so if we run into issues, we can report it and say, look, this was an issue, right? That works really well. And that's what they ask you to do, by the way. They ask you to remove your previous client and your any previous saves when you do it. All right, now we can. Now that we got that kind of main, this is my main beam here. We're gonna go ahead and start working on these outer areas. All right, and that's it. Let that dry. Again, you want to give yourself enough time so you can also let your stuff dry, right? If it's not dry by Horde Night, they're going to just knock right through that like nobody's business. There we go. Looks like a king cage. Kismet, why aren't you using your hammer to do the upgrades? I'm using it right now. Talking about. I'm using it right now. If I wasn't using it before, I don't know, because I was talking. I don't even remember if I was using it before. It's probably just what I had on me. All right, more frames there. And let's grab a little bit more concrete. Then we get that stuff drying. While we're at it, we're filling in the rest of our rebars. And we should be good. Now, if I had enough time to do iron and forges and all that stuff, I would go in and basically make bars. Iron bars instead of having rebar frames there because you can shoot through it. That's what's nice about those iron bars. And I put iron bars all around the outside and all of that as well. But right now we want to just fill in the rest of this. And I did learn my lesson not to make it 3 high. It needs to be up at 4 high because it's just too easy for them to jump up off of the spikes and try to get up where you're at. And you don't want them doing that because then they're all up in your zone. Wow. Kind of freaky when that works out like that. Look at that. That's freaky. Freaky when it works out when you have just enough. All right. And fill these in. Perfect. Perfecto. Okay. And again, we'll go ahead and work on this area. Working on the kind of second row. You're like, Kismet, it's floating. It's hanging from up above. Really, it's being supported by the bottom part here, structure-wise. But we're just saying it's being supported RP-wise by these center supports. There you go. If you don't like it floating. Some people don't like it floating. I understand. I understand if you don't like it floating. So again, this is a simple structure, just a square. We can make it more fancy if we wanted to, and we could paint it and do all sorts of funny stuff. There we go. You weren't when I wrote that. Well, there you go. It happens. I just jump, you know, whatever tool I've got handy. It's not like it's going to make it go any faster because I'm waiting on stuff anyway. So I just kind of run back and forth. It's not like it's going to dry faster if I use the hammer. All right. How are we looking? We're making more frames. I think that's probably enough frames. Get more cement. Get a little bit more concrete mix. Let's see. Definitely need more stone. What a surprise. You guys were totally surprised by that. I knew you were. That we need more stone. Again, this is very stone intensive early game. Very stone intensive.
I'm bringing some.
All right, awesome. If you could just throw it in the cement mixer, if you happen to be on this side, but if you're just by the base, just throw it in the base and I'll grab it. There we go. So I just try to make it convenient wherever they're at. So let's fill in the rest of this. Now, just in case we get birds or whatnot, we can also kind of go and hide in the lower area, away from those birds as well. So I'm just going to go ahead and fill the rest of this in. As you can see, I've done a frame or two before. I have thousands of hours in this game, and it is super, super fun. It's fun every single time. That's what's really amazing about this game, is that every time we get together and we're playing, it really is fun every single time. It's just like fascinating how incredibly fun it is. All right. Let's jump down here. Fill that in. I'm trying to think of where should I put another one. Maybe we should put another kind of one right there. Fill in this so we have the support. Oh, out of frames. Maybe that wasn't enough. That wasn't enough frames. I needed more rebar frames. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and put a secondary ladder so people don't get in the way of each other. Again, they can jump up here. They can jump up here and then get up here, up on the top. So if you take that ladder out on Horde Night, you have a better chance of them not getting up here.
Do you want me to drop it right here?
Oh, I was going to say in the drop boxes, but if you want to just put it down right here, that's fine. I'll grab it. Did I get 20 yet? I'm all right, Pat. Thank you. Appreciate it. All right. All right, Monterey Pat, I see that you're level 20, man. Did you want to go forges? You want me to go forges?
Either or. You usually do forges, and I usually do the vehicles if you wanted to do that like you normally do.
That's fine with me. I'm not quite 20 yet, but I already put some points toward that direction, so if you want to go vehicles and all that, go for it. Or if you want to do forges, you can do forges too. I mean, I'm easy. I'm easy. Whatever works for the group, right? Whatever's best for the group is what I'm down for. There we go. The suspense of the drop. Exactly. There's that anticipation. Looks like a kill cage. Yeah, we call it the Kismet Killbox. Kismet Killbox is what we use it for, and it's been very, very effective across all versions of Alpha in here in 7 Days to Die.
No matter what, I'm grateful for everything you've done.
Rebar. Definitely need at least... Oh, we got 23 more we can do. Oh, we're going to have to melt down some more stuff later on. But never let that cement stop. Let's let that keep going. Definitely need to get more iron there. More here done. Concrete mix. Ba-bam! There we go. Queued up and ready to go.
Do you want stone in the cement mixer or in the forge?
Just throw it in the cement mixer. Because the forge has got a lot queued up already. Again, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. That's what I do. And we're on day 6, too. So probably day 7, we're going to do spikes and all of that. You got a whole entire day to do it on day 7, and then it's at nighttime. So really the priority is upgrading this kind of, upgrading these second levels and letting them dry before then. And I don't know if I'm going to get the top area completely filled in, but at least we'll get the first 3 levels in. Again, you only have so much time. And I don't put the spikes down until later because the spikes are in your way when you're working, right? So, you really don't want that to be in your way. Yeah, that's going to be very, very close to get that whole next row in there. And then we'll probably just leave those as rebar frames up along the top. Yeah, they can knock these frames out from under us, so that'll be iffy at best. But you can always stand in this solid one or stand on one of these. Stand on one of these side ones and be just fine. All right, we got 2 entrances as well. Usually also what we do is we do a Horde Night prep where we'll put like a stash up here. So we'll create a storage box. And I'll create a couple of them now. That's why I'm thinking about it. I'll put a couple storage boxes up here that will be for, you know, ammo and weapons and food and all that stuff. Right up here. Like so. Unlock those. We'll have those ready. And back to it again. Back to it. Anything else I've got? Nope. Nothing else I can upgrade there. Now we're just waiting on the stuff. And again, you want to queue it up over nighttime. If you're using the forges in the trader, you want to really super focus. You want to super focus on getting as much stuff as you can during the day and then queuing it up at nighttime so you're getting that effective nighttime run of your stuff. And again, you just want to keep that running all the time. And right now, I just need as much cement as I can get. So I'm not going to even bother doing any more frames. Whatever frames I've got at this point is what I've got. And this cement mixer basically needs to never stop working for the next day or so. Now, I've already got it at 30 minutes, or it's like 40 minutes right there. So that's a full day in itself. That's this time on day 7. So 14 on day 7. So that's probably as much as we can do until then. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. We'll see how it goes. Again, got to get this stuff drying. How are we looking on time? All right, everybody, heads up. About another 20 minutes or so. And then we're going to close her down and then come back to it tomorrow. All right.
Oh, cool.
Oh, wait, sorry, not tomorrow. It's Saturday. Tomorrow we're doing Valnor Rock. Saturday is when we're doing it. There we go. A few more to dry out. And we've got some frames that we can go ahead and fill in the rest of this with. Yeah, see, I seriously doubt
Okay, nothing like walking past a building and just watching it start suddenly collapsing right next to you.
Seriously?
Oh, I love that.
Yeah.
I think it's cool.
Was walking past this garage and all of a sudden it just started collapsing. Like the whole thing just tore itself down. And the 2 cars that were part of it blew up.
Out of frames again. Look at that. Look how fast those frames go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
It almost buried the airdrop that had apparently landed on it.
Another 20, 25 frames.
I wonder if it caved in the roof somehow.
Yeah, another 25 frames. Here we go.
Dunno,
So,
all I
Kismet,
know
have
is
you
I was
discovered
coming out
any
here to get
serious
the
bugs?
airdrop, and
Not
next thing
currently.
you know, the building starts collapsing.
Currently, everything seems to be running just fine. With all the updates and the bug fixes, they did a massive list of stuff. I mean, I can list it for like the next 20 minutes. But it's actually running pretty smooth. Let's go ahead and switch this out a little bit here. We do need to do some iron in there. Because I do need to get some more rebar frames going on.
I will make it worth your while.
Let's get as many rebars going as we can. Cement. After that. Alright, so we gotta wait for that to melt down a little bit. We're gonna keep our cement going, though. Again, probably not gonna happen by Horde Night. We could make forges right now and try to get that going. But I seriously doubt. Wow, look at all that stone in there. 4,000 stone. Now, that's some stone right there. That's some stone. Keep the sand in there, too. That's a lot. That's a lot queued up there. Again, let's utilize our time wisely. Rebar. Let's favorite that. Rebar frames. How many can I make now? 12. I need about 25, so let's stop that. I see, I don't even waste a second. I re-queue it. I re-queue it again right away. See, even if there's like, I stop it and start it again, even when it's doing something else over here. So I definitely need to get as many rebars as I can get. That's 15. That's 19. I need about 6 more. 6 more. See, every minute I'm doing rebar frames is a minute I'm not doing my 4, 5. There it is, right there. Is a minute I'm not doing cement. Because I've only got 1 forge and 1 thing right now. But very, very soon when I level up here, I will be able to do some forges. Maybe we might sneak some forges in on days 6, 7. We'll see. Let's see how closer I am. Yeah, if you guys can go out and just kill about 10 mobs, I'll be level 20, and then we can start forges. You guys want to go on a murder mission. Murder mission! And again, see, I'm always focused. Focused on Horde Night. That's my job. That's what I do. Oh, there's a guy over there we can kill. Let's fill in the rest of this concrete. Again, if I had more time, I would double line this, and eventually I will. But I'll double line all of this. And I'll actually ask people to not put spikes along the inside. And the reason why is because eventually I'll want to kind of backline this, right? We can just put plates there along that edge and backline it. You can also put plates on the inside, by the way. Could have just put plates and plates if you want, 2 plates to each other. But the problem is with doing that is that the rebar frames are much faster because you can just make frames and then fill the frames and they go right to 5,000. It's much faster to do it that way than it is to make all the bars and then to make all the plates and all of that stuff. That stuff takes a lot longer and you run out of time. Run out of time before day 7. So let's see. What else? Derp. I think that's all we can do for right now. Oh, rebar frames. That's what we're going to do. We put down the frames. I didn't grab the frames. I didn't grab them. Lame. Lame. There you go. Well, Kez, it's technically tomorrow. It's Friday now. Well, there you go. That's true, Bear. That's true. But my stream hasn't stopped yet, so when my stream stops, then it will be tomorrow. Technically today. Tonight at 11:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time is when it's going to be. There we go. Oh, I missed it by 1 frame, but I think that should be enough. And grab more of this. Constantly keep it queued. Concrete mix. There we go. More stone back in there. Crushed sand back in there. See, this way anybody can queue it up. It does not just me. So if I keep that in there, we are highly queued. All right, we've got enough iron in there now. Let's double up the stone again. Back more cement. Nice. Nice. All right, I think what we'll do this, we'll go until nighttime, and then we'll go make some forges. We'll utilize some of those forges in the house as well. And then, see, once we get our forges going, we will go ahead and just let those run as well in our base. And then eventually we'll clean that one out and use our base only. Because you no longer need the forge. Just so I don't have to run back and forth to the forge all the time. You can just utilize your base for all of that. By the way, you can still shoot through this, by the way. You can still shoot through the bottom of that. And it's stronger than wood. But, of course, they can still just hit it and knock it down if they're underneath there. So watch out. Watch out for that. I think it's just kind of force of habit to grab that first tool. Then to grab the hammer. Normally, I have a... what you call it? Nail gun. Some of my peeps find a nail gun by now. But the hammer works as well. Oh, so close. So close. Look at that. Our little kill box is looking sweet. Looking sweet. Gonna have a cement kill box on day 7. That is epic. That is epic Aruni. All right, let's go and check and see if we got any other resources we can utilize over here. Let's see what we got. Making more stuff here. Scrap. Nothing right there. We'll go ahead and stack that, I guess. What else we got? This one. Sort. Nitrate. Wood. Scrap iron. Some sand there. Some soil. Yeah, I'm just looking for forage stuff right now. I'll come back and sort all this later. Sort it all later. And deal with all of it. Look at how much acid we got. Wow, we got a lot for vehicles there. That sniper and shotgun barrel and stuff. Cool. Cool stuff. Again, if I see stuff that needs to be scrapped, like wooden chair and whatnot, I'm just going to scrap that. Just going to scrap it. Glass pane. Again, just to save some time here. Just going to scrap it on me while I'm running around. Scrappy McScrappy. Alright, and I've got like a little triangle, see? Base, trader, back and forth from the trader to the kill box. Until it kicks me out. Until it kicks me out of there. Come on. People sneaking up behind me. Getting sneaky. Never stop. Never stop running. Oh, and there it is, level 20. Woohoo, level 20. Thanks, everybody. More concrete mix. There we go. That's a whole day in itself right there. Whole day in itself. Let's see, we can get this third level done. It's a lock. It's a lock. We've got our kill box in position. Of course, it could always be better. It could always be stronger and even more aesthetic. But early on, when you're doing this, you know, you just don't have the resources. Your people are not strong enough to go grab 10,000 stone at the beginning, right? So you got to be very, very careful on what resources you're using on what, right? Always prioritize the first thing first, right? Like getting the middle area here upgraded first. Then the bottom area here you can get upgraded. If you have enough frames like we do, you can go ahead and upgrade that. That's all 5,000 there now. That's pretty decent for Horde Knight. They don't do as much damage to concrete as they do to cobblestone, though there is just going to be a crazy ton of them. So we also need, of course, all of our spikes out here. We'll get to that next time in just a bit here. We're still going to go for a little bit. And now we can start on this top level. And again, we might get this top level done too. But definitely work on the outside edge first. There we go. And I'll work on the outside outer area. And then I'll start working on cross beams. And then if I have enough, I'll fill in all this. But I seriously doubt it. I seriously doubt we'll have enough. Now, we could also use it for double lining the middle area, which is pretty great. We can make a bunch of poles for that, which is about, again, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That's 13. So let's just say 24, just to make the math easy. Say 25. So that's 25, 50. So you need at least 50 more of these bars right there, which is probably about 1,000 concrete. So if we have enough left over, I might do that, or I might just do it anyway, just to solidify our base. We'll see. We'll see what I decide later on. Now let's go ahead and make sure that our forge has enough fuel to run all night long. And then we'll find somebody to raid. Mods, if we go ahead and find somebody to raid, that would be awesome. Let's find somebody to raid tonight. Alright, it's got about 100 in there. I'm going to really stack this baby. Let's stack it heavy. Stack it heavy. All right, I'm going to actually turn this off. Take this out. Put that in. There we go. This forge you want to stack, stack, stack. And keep it going. There we go. 30 minutes. Just does the math for you easier if you do it like that. Right? Then you can figure out what your math is. 42 minutes. Alright. That is going to run for a very long time. A very, very long time. We're just crushing it. We're destroying it. Epic level. Epic level, destroying it by day 7. And again, on Horde Night, we'll run all out of the base and we'll run out over to here. Again, I'm just trying to utilize every minute, every second, so I can continually let the cement dry before time. Nothing more important for me to do right now than to get this base up and running. Nice. Okay. So now that we got that going, we're going to go ahead and while we're waiting for some more cement and whatnot, we're kind of in that lull stage where we've got everything else going. We can go in and, of course, start on some forges. Which, of course, is going to attract screamers, so just be aware that that's going to happen. All right, let's do this. Let's go intellect 4. Come on. There we go. Now we go hammer and forge. Get our forges going. Now we're going to go into our craft box. And we're going to make some bellows. Let's see. What do we need? Wood, leather, short iron pipe. Leather, short iron pipe. Now, of course, while I'm doing that, somebody needs to be out collecting all of this stuff so we can do this. Otherwise, it's not going to work anyway. All right, so I like to start off with a couple forges. We'll get those going. And then forge here. What do we need? Bellows, and I've got everything else that I need there. Second that first one is done, we're going to start that going. Come on. Waiting for it. Wait for it. There we go. All right, I'm actually let that one run. And now I need to decide where I want to put my forges. That's the hard part. Kind of feeling back here along this wall. This wall will be a nice little forge area. I could be getting the materials from it. Get rid of that. I'm going to leave the light. I like the light. And let's go ahead and get the second forge going. Take that out of there. All right. Got another minute. Another minute, we'll get our forges going. We'll get the fires stoked. It's almost time for the trader to be out. I think we can go ahead and just pull the rest of our stuff from the trader. So we can just melt it down in those instead. So we'll get that going.
Godspeed.
Basically, we can just pull everything out of here now. And we'll let this one convert all of the stuff that it actually has in there later on. So we'll have it do the rest of the cement. We'll have it do any forged iron it can do. Glass. We'll get those queued up. Glass jars. And maybe some bullet tips. Let's see. Yeah, we'll come back and do the bullet tips and all that stuff later. Again, double checking our cement here. Keep that going. Keep that constantly going. All right, forges it is. Let's go. let's get these forges rocking. Now, I like to put the forges up on the wall like this. That's just my preference because they're up at kind of a higher level. And we're just going to non-stop run this forge. We're going to need an anvil, so we're going to go ahead and turn that on. Clay soil, raw iron in there, in that one. And same thing here, real heavy run. And we're going to do broken glass in here. We're going to do brass and lead. And eventually we'll do stone in here, but there's really no reason to do it, I guess, right now. Or actually, we can come back to this. Let's do stone over here. Let's double up that stone. Because we don't have another cement mixer. So it's not like the cement mixer is going to go any faster than what we can already do now. So I can't make the cement mixer go any faster. We can't make a cement mixer. So we're kind of bumming. So eventually we can work with cement. I think it's in science. Let's see. No, it's in advanced engineering. So yeah, to get that one, you've got to be level 30, which is intellect level 5. So yeah, and he's gonna go grease monkey so he can make the bicycles. You're gonna make some bicycles. Bicycle. He's gonna make some bicycles, everybody. Oh, I can make iron tools too. Let's see. Workbench. Workbench is 5. We go up here and we look at this and we roll over 5. That's player level 30. So we can't make a workbench, but we have a workbench over there. So I can go over there and start making some iron tools. Let's go do that. As well. So we got those both going. And we'll just let that melt like crazy. Let that run like crazy. Let it start converting some cement. Alright. Making a nighttime run to the workbench. Oh, there's a ton of people out here, of course. There's a horde to the west. You guys want to gank them. Of course, it's nighttime. Let me get a backup weapon just in case. Backup weapon just in case it gets rowdy. What do we got? Shotgun level 2. Actually, let's see if we can mod that shotgun. What do we got for mods? Rod. Oh, I saw some mods for that somewhere. Where did I see those mods? Maybe somebody already grabbed them. There's some black dye. We'll just grab all the mods we can find and then we'll see what we can put on here. Oh, there's a sniper rifle too. Actually, let's just go sniper. Let's just go sniper. Grab some sniper rounds as backup. And what else we got? Oh, there's some armor. Wear that. Here it is, right here. Okay, so let's go ahead and get our sniper rifle. We'll go ahead and modify it. What can we put in? We can put in... Oh, we only put in one thing. So what do we got? We got a scope 8 times. Let's just look at that. I'm not really going to use it. 8 times scope doesn't really help. But let's check it out. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, that's good. That's a good sniper. 8 times thing, but totally not going to use it. Because I typically use it more of a hip-fire weapon. Let's see. Increases the rate of fire on self-loading weapons. It increases recoil. Rate of fire. Thing. It actually adds range damage for that. Barrel extender. Let's try barrel extender. Weapon handling minus 22. I don't want that. That's the same. Let's go ahead and see. That's all the same. So I can just put black dye in there. It'd be the same damage as everything else. Let's go ahead and move these over here for other people to check out. Oh, keep the marksman rifle. For other people to check out when they're using those mods. I thought I told to wear that. I did. Okay, cool. Now I did see there's also, was it a pouch recipe? Which was it? Yeah, those are actually schematics for making those pouches. If you actually find the pouch, you can use it to store more stuff. So there we go. Level 20 hype! GG! 2 big 0. Exactly. Time to remove the zombie heads. Exactly. Time to wipe them out. Alright, now first, of course, I'm going to use this. Alright, let's do an escort mission to the workbench. I'm going to queue up a bunch of tools if you guys want to have some fun. Oh, you guys already cleared them. Alright, I'm coming your way. Look at them. They're so good. They're so good. They're such an epic team. They've already killed all the mobs at nighttime. Oh, sorry. I just realized my Discord was down there. You guys were cross-talking. Sorry, I couldn't hear anything you guys were telling me. I couldn't hear anything. I turn it down sometimes when I'm talking to you guys, so you don't hear that crosstalk. All right. There's those spikes. Now we can go ahead and
There's a working chem station right here, too.
Oh, awesome. Let's queue up some pickaxes. Let's do 5 of those. Let's see. What else? What else do we want to do? Hammers? Forget what the hammer is going to be at. Make 3 of those. Yeah, make 3 hammers. Shovel. Yeah, we got to do more forge time. All right, that's good. Got it queued up. I'm putting hammers in there and what you call it? Pickaxes. That's going to run for a while, though. I'm running back to the base. Thanks for the backup. So they got my back. So they cleared the street for me so I could run down to the workbench down there. Since, again, this is what you want to do at the very beginning, Alpha 17. You want to find yourself a forge. You want to find yourself a workbench, a chem station. You want to find all of that stuff. And, of course, if you can find it in a building, even better, because, of course, it's not blocked during nighttime. Right? If we found a forge in this building, it would be epic. Right? And then that's probably where we would put our base. If we found a base with a forge in it, boom, we'd put our base right there. Which would be pretty awesome early game. That'd be amazing. Right at the beginning of the game, if you found all the workbench and stuff right next to each other. That would be pretty epic. All right, we've got our stuff running. We got that going. And then this right here is my forge iron machine, which is going to run. And then, of course, we've also got all the stuff running in the other forge. Now we look at, oh, we're out of time. We're out of time. All right, we're out of time, everybody. Come on back to the base. Everybody go ahead and recall back to the base. And we'll go ahead and log out. We'll come back to it tomorrow. Or Sunday. Saturday. Come back Saturday. I keep saying the wrong thing. Saturday is when we're coming back. All right. And let me queue some stuff up while we're waiting. There we go. All right. And we got that ready to go over there. Let me go ahead and find some epic peeps to raid. Let's see who we got queued up. Oh, we got no new raid targets. Here's Case. Hype. Oh, stop by to say hi. Well, hello. Welcome. I just saw that, Nitrato, Zach. I just saw that. I missed you if you said hi in the chat. Playing some 7 Days to Die, as you can see. Playing some 7 Days to Die. All right, so we're putting all our stuff away back in here. Everybody's kind of clearing their stuff out. I'm giving them a minute here. I've got to find an epic raid target. Let's see who's up doing their boogie woogie. And we're going to do some Warframe tomorrow. We ran out of time tonight. I wanted to get to a point here where we could do Horde Night tomorrow, right at the very beginning. So within the first 30 minutes to an hour of 7 Days to Die, we'll do Horde Night, which will be a lot of fun. A lot of fun. Let's see. Who needs some love? Who we haven't gotten in a little while. Let's see. Oh, we're going to see him tomorrow. I know who we're going to get right here. Right here. We're going to go blow up his stream. Blow us up his stream right now. Let's get that ready. Right there. And thanks for the fun. Well, thanks for being here, everybody. Thanks for being here. I appreciate everybody being here tonight. It's not over yet, though. Come along with us. We're ready to go. All right, I'm going to jump up on Receiver's office, everybody. Go ahead and log out. And then I can just go ahead and restart the server. And then give you guys a new password tomorrow or on Saturday at 2:30 p.m. or 2:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. All right, bye, everybody.
Alrighty.
Good night.
All right, everybody. Let's go ahead and show somebody some love. Let's go ahead and start this raid up right here. I'm going to go ahead and fire it up. We go ahead and throw that love in the chat, or I can throw it in there in just a second. Bam! Raid started. Let's see. Love number 1. There, Game Killer's on it. He's on it. Go ahead, Game Killer. You can do it. Get that going on right in there. We're going to go ahead and raid Second Class Elitist. Now, he'll be with us tomorrow playing some Valno Rock, which is going to be pretty fun. Or tonight, actually. Tonight, 11:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Special sponsored event for you guys to come and join us. And I'm going to go ahead and throw his channel in the chat as well. Go ahead and grab that love right over here. Grab this first one right here. If you're not subscribed, go ahead and grab that one. Anybody can grab it. And, of course, you are subscribed at the various different levels there of different levels of icon. We're going to blow up his stream. And then I've got to go help with my kids and do all of that big time. All right. Why is it not going? There we go. Okay. Going there. Oh, I'm waiting for an ad. Waiting for an ad. Okay. So we're out. I got to jump out. There we go. Restart the server before I forget. There's so much stuff for me to do. I have lots and lots of stuff to do. All right, everybody. Thanks again for being here. I appreciate you guys being here. We'll be back again tonight, 11:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Play some Fallout 76 on PC, so we'll be going deep into the lore and whatnot. And then, of course, 2:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. More 7 Days to Die with Horde Night. Day 7, we're going to check out and see if our epic Kismet Killbox works out this time. I think it will. And, of course, you want to join us. Oh, wait, sorry. No, it's Valno Rock tomorrow. Oh, my gosh. I am totally out of it. 11:30 Eastern Standard Time. Valno Rock tomorrow. And then on Saturday is when we'll do 7 Days to Die. Okay, I got it right now. All right. Bye, everybody. Hey, everybody. Kismet here. Thank you so much for watching this video. Make sure to hit that subscribe button right in the center of the screen. Also, check me out live on twitch.tv/Kismet. I'll see you all next time.